how are you all doing? My name is Nether. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Scion. I am so glad that we get to play this again. I am very glad for the group of players that I have here. And I am very much looking forward to seeing how this game is going to go. Let me also work on that. Sorry about the bots. Averdal, well done in getting first. Red Ghost, well done getting second. And Keystrith, well done on getting third. Oh, I'm going to have to see if this web captioning thing can use things like substitutions. Probably not. We'll have to figure this out. But thank you all so much for being here. I am very excited to play this game. So let me bring up the others in 3, 2, 1.
I think it's
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
We'll get hurricanes eventually.
Guys, don't worry. I can swim at them.
Swim
By
at
the way, Red
hurricanes.
Ghost, you mentioned you have control over ice. Do you have
No.
control over dairy?
It specifically has control over water.
Yeah.
Sunday, thank you so much for the resub. Booba.
I was explaining things, and then our storyteller here took the spray bottle to my snout and was just like, "No, wrong."
Understandably
But the spray
so.
bottle shouldn't be a threat to you. You can control water.
It's full of hot sauce, actually.
Aww.
And it's not
Another
even
resub from
Tapatio, it's
Robert.
Cholula.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Did I miss something? How did this start the hype train?
Oh, we got a hype train going.
I got a hype
Don't
train
question it.
with what? 2? No.
I knew.
Hype trains start with 2?
It's because they want to party it up.
I suppose. I
Don't
think
question
it's no third donation or sub November or something like that. I don't know what it is. That's odd. I'm just vibing.
Also, I'm unsure how to feel.
About
What?
Cholula?
No, I want to give Harry, but I do not see prompt to give Harry.
Harry is here.
Where's Harry?
He's in the little corner. He's not
do
here
not see.
all the time.
Okay, yeah, I see
But
now. Okay.
but I can
I'm at
put on
peace.
the put on the head pets for Harry for now.
Pet the good boy.
If that works. Oh, come on, Bikubot! It's been redeemed. Why don't you do it? There we go.
Immediately. I went the second I see it, I clicked it and it was already a cooldown.
Yeah, Averdal's quick on the draw.
Well played.
Averdal's wilding out.
Yes, Harry purrs.
Oh,
I can do it again. That's
I'm just baby.
yeah. But because of a very, very short hype train, I am going to take off my cloak. You get what you pay for.
Yes.
Give us booba.
Oopa. Yeah. And Sunberry is happy. Ew.
Sunberry is like, I'm getting what I paid for.
Virtual is at work, so I've been I've been
my
masculinized.
Hi, I'm gay. Hi, gay,
Sorry.
I'm mom.
Sorry, son. Averdal did a takeover.
Requiescat
Oh, no.
Pace. Alright.
It's okay, the boobies will live on in our hearts.
True. Oh, I'm still cute.
Yeah.
Yay.
You have ears, it's what makes you cute. Makes you
Yeah.
all woo.
I'll have to turn them off because they, So the toggle line I have is basically like, toggle the ears if this gets turned on, and then toggle the ears if it's turned off, but, because of the model switch, it's now technically permanent if I don't do anything.
Oh.
But I will do something.
The lad still has boob, but we can't see its secret boob.
Secret boob. No, the nether lad is just, wearing the most delicate of lingerie underneath his tunic, but you don't see it. Haha!
It's the most delicate of lacy lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
Crafted by the...
Crafted by the Archfey,
by the most...
Telretha herself.
Damn it!
Alright. Are we good talking about boobs for now?
I think
Until
we're
it's
good
relevant?
talking about boobs.
Okay.
Boobs! Okay,
Never,
now.
but I'll tone it down for the time being.
I've said nothing.
Everdoll!
Let me
You're
pause
fine.
this music and bring up yours.
Alright. So, is everybody ready?
Am I now the one that doesn't get audio? No, there is audio.
You're just
I'm
low.
ready. Getting low, getting low, getting low.
Alright. Okay. So last time y'all did a lot of investigating.
We did a lot of investigating.
Investigated a crime scene, interrogated a couple of people, had a got the attention of one by getting into a little scrap in the middle of a football pitch, I think is the term.
Wait, did we
Excuse me,
talk
it's
with
soccer?
someone called Juan?
Was that? Heather?
Did we talk to someone called Juan?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
Talked to Fergus and Miyuki, I think I changed their names to. No Juan yet.
Now I remember why I'm mad.
Why?
It erased all my notes from last session.
And then, you went over to interrogate a lovely, interesting young lady known as, what was her name? Jennifer.
Hmm.
And in doing a ritual of divination, in combination with, somebody's scent the divine, you have the tie that, at least in some way, shape, or form, the pantheon that Jennifer is tied to the murder of Bai Amari, also known as the Luminary. And I believe at the end of that ritual, the smell of dust carried on a dry wind, to those of you that have sent the divine, and to those of you that have done the ritual fades, the scent leaving your nostrils. And inside coffee shop, I believe that is where you were left. So I'll put you there for the moment. Okay.
Hooray!
Yeah, so Vega, Casimir, you finished the ritual. And the rest of you are there. Is there anything that you guys would like to do?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, how to collate all of the notes that we have. We know that the victim was the scion of a sun deity, but we don't know which, correct?
Correct. I'll see if I
Um,
can find it. 'Cause I didn't look at all. But
Was there like a scented divine for her?
no.
No.
I think there wouldn't be because we didn't see her body.
Yeah, that's fair. Look, I'm a weeb. I think it's Amaterasu, but that doesn't
Okay.
mean that I'm true. That I'm right.
What?
Weeb.
So fun
Or
fact.
weeb.
Because of how you guys wanted the myth level to be, I have changed some of these NPCs from Scions to denizens.
Okay.
Miyuki was going to be of Amaterasu, actually.
Ah,
That's why she has the Kami scent.
that makes sense.
Still has good taste in tea.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bai Amari was a Scion of Ra.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, that changes a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that
Do we know this
after,
in character?
I think that after we talked to this lady and you did the ritual, the suspicion was that she had been made to hurt the victim
Yeah.
in some way.
Yeah,
That's
But
what.
we hadn't actually confirmed that.
yeah, that's correct. Should we go and confirm that?
Well, she's right there.
Uh,
Vega's gonna look at Jennifer and just say, because there was something left behind, right? That was that had the same scent, right?
So,
As Jennifer's
so
divine scent.
let me pull back a little bit, right?
thank you.
Arden and Jody know that Jennifer is tied to the Egyptian pantheon, the Netger. Everyone, because I finally found the information, knows that Bai Amari is a Scion of Ra, also of the Netger.
Hmm.
Vega and Casimir know that that whoever is partially responsible, indirectly or otherwise, is tied to the Netger. Jody and Carden and Vega and Casimir have not had the opportunity at this particular moment to share that information with each other. That Jennifer is also a member of that pantheon. Or tied to that. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean, if we're trying to be subtle about it, Jody will just send a group text to be like, "Hey, it smells like Egyptian stuff."
I just thought of a parody of Walk Like an Egyptian and it Smell Like an Egyptian.
Oh god.
I will see myself out.
It's okay. We still love you.
My little shithead self was like, Vega says, "Aww." But obviously it's not in character, that's why I wouldn't actually.
It's.
Anyway.
I think with all of this, Casimir, I think Casimir would try and push a little bit. Jennifer, if I may ask, when was the last time you saw Miss Amari?
As you... let me grab the thing. This is what I'm looking for. Alright. What you see is she withdraws and asks, "They sent you, didn't they?"
And who is this day?
It's she kind of starts getting frustrated and begins kind of withdrawing a little more.
I'm sorry if I upset you. It is true that we are sent by people, specifically the people investigating this murder from the police. Otherwise, we are not bound to any forces that want to hurt you or in any way diminish you. I normally am a proprietor of a little bookstore and coffee shop.
I don't know,
He's a
me a
very
persuasion
good
check.
boy. Oh, Vegas said he's a very good boy.
Go
Ah,
ahead.
this is going to make it worse. Persuasion, you say?
Is there a saving throw to not get flustered?
There is not a saving throw to not get flustered.
Oh dear. What
You
does
either
Fluster-
are or
What does
you
Fluster
aren't.
do again? -2 on socials?
I mean, I think a -2 for something that's going to be happening with occasional words every other scene is a little
There we
much.
go.
Maybe there's 2 stages.
Would you like to spend some momentum?
Do it.
Yes.
Shall I just do
please.
3?
Do
Yeah.
it. As much as you want.
3 dice.
We need the experience.
Okay.
More
There we go, 2
specifically, I need
successes.
the experience.
You said 2 successes. I'm just going to double check your things. Okay.
Mhm.
Not your specialties, nothing popping there.
No.
With 2 successes, as you kind of, it's not the aspect of you asking or saying that you're coming from the police. It is the other aspects and details that she begins to relax a little bit at. And you understand that a lot of her frustration or things there, I'll say even on 2 successes here, is undertinged with fear.
Right.
Honestly, we just want to figure out what happened. We don't want to place blame on you or any other people close to her until we know all the details. And even if one of you did do it, there's always
Extenuating.
circumstances.
Yes.
Thank you. Extenuating circumstances as to why it could happen. Someone can force your hand, you could have been controlled. Not saying you personally, I'm just you as a general concept. You understand?
She nods for a moment, takes a look around. I don't feel safe talking about this here. You mind if we go for a walk?
Absolutely.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, wait, do we have our doggos with us too?
Have
Our
you
doggos
guys
are in-
told me
together.
otherwise?
I think our doggos are at the door.
I was about to say, general reminder, there is a lot of things that Alvrans has to track. The general
Yes.
rule that we usually work out is animals are always accompanying their individual owners or companions.
Or
Unless
personnel.
specifically stated otherwise.
Yeah, so unless you guys state otherwise that things aren't there, they're always there.
Just a really brief overview. Anything that makes sense to be tied to your path, or just kind of by habit of being in modern society, cell phones, wallets, some money, some spending cash, things along those lines. You have all of that on you. Your birthrights you will always have access to unless otherwise stated.
Okay.
It's just it's very weird to have this striking young man with a large staff and a giant dog walking around Brussels, but otherwise no big deal.
You just have to wait to a convention, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You see, on one hand, you're absolutely correct. On the other hand, is a guy that looks relatively human walking around with a staff and his giant dog going to draw any more attention than the person with 2 foxtails or the person with goat legs?
No,
True.
not particularly.
Speaking as
I have a
somebody
monkey
who
tail.
Yeah.
weekly impersonates a 6'2" giant woman with a glowing jaguar snake. Stuff's weird. Nobody's
That's
gonna care.
That's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, we go for a
she-
walk.
She begins walking you towards a small park just down the block, or the
As we're-
equivalent thereof.
As we're walking, I'm gonna have the lads
Mhm.
go around us in a big circle to keep an eye out if anyone is following either this lady or us.
Yeah, absolutely. The lads are a follower, correct? I believe they
Double
are.
check.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, I'll go look at their tags real quick.
They have mob
Mhm.
and archetype
And
and
they
terrible mental.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll for me hunting leadership, because that's what you have in regards to that. And add 2 for scale, because this is a mental thing to keep an eye out for.
Scale goes in
Enhancement, 2 enhancement.
6 successes.
Nice.
They only have scale 1 going forward, so it'd be 4 successes in regards to that, which is still plenty. That is correct. I forget that there's scale. I'm still used to the way that we used to run it, which would
that's
be
fine.
adding the enhancement in regards to it. And I forget that there's a drop-down menu for scale, because I don't have that drop-down menu when I roll.
When I do that things with this, I put them to 1.
Correct. Unless it's 1 plus whatever scale that you're at. So since you're currently at scale 0, it's 1 there. But still, with 4 successes, to paint the scene a little bit, you have just various forms of them in suits or dress. There's the one that was 3 monkeys in a trench coat that got the coffee earlier, who's sipping the coffee.
I remember
sitting on the
him.
bench. Sitting on the bench, keeping a look around. Every time that you take a look at one that you would recognize as one of the lads, which it's kind of the obvious thing that Jody recognizes the lads for who they are, but no one else is paying them any mind, as if they are the best disguises ever.
They're just
I love
acting
it.
like they belong here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
No one pays attention if you act like you belong somewhere.
It's the Clark Kent methodology.
Yeah.
Anytime,
All the monkeys are just wearing glasses.
anytime that Jody makes eye contact with one, they just kind of nod in acknowledgement, but no, you don't get any notification of anyone following you.
Yeah. And I will have them stay there to just keep watch as we're talking.
Absolutely. Okay. She walks to a park with you. It's small and charming. There's some public works doing some groundskeeping there. There is, I would say that you guys kind of notice some kind of hidden statue that glints in the light behind an overgrown copse of trees. And there's the sound of kids that are throwing pennies into an old metal fountain.
Oh,
Couples walking their dogs, stuff along those lines. But yeah. So, she walks with you and takes you to this park.
Kids throwing pennies, but nobody uses pennies anymore.
What else are you gonna use them for?
Vega's gonna have it so Donovan can walk beside Jennifer so she can pet him if she wants as they're walking.
And I think
That's like
Casimir is walking
calm.
with Alma. Mostly to, try and cope with the weirdness that's all been going on, and we're doing murder investigations now? What is the world coming to?
We are now part of CSI.
Just so I understand the look of the scene, nobody else is talking to her except Vega and Casimir, correct? Like the rest of us didn't approach to not close in on her.
I believe when you guys were in the coffee shop, people specifically gave her room with the exception of Casimir and Vega.
Okay, so yes.
I know at least Jody did.
Yeah, Cardin also did. Mainly because Cardin lost his notes.
I think we will have like made her aware that these others are part of our band.
Gang.
But
Oh, we did come into the cafe with you.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's just to make to keep her aware and
Aware.
comfortable with the situation.
Which makes sense to me.
Sure. But she is walking with you guys. She's not walking ahead or anything along those lines. But,
Is there anywhere you'd like to sit and relax?
she
Or would you prefer to keep moving?
moving's fine.
It's up to you if you feel more comfortable one way or the other.
It's fine. What questions do you have?
Well, the question that I believe started your wariness was where you were the last time you saw Miss Amari.
I saw her last night at the Luminaries. At her house.
What was the occasion?
That's where I've been staying since I've been in town.
And the Luminaries is the murder location, correct? Murder scene.
Yeah. It's both it's both her title, Bai's title, and the name of the place.
Was there any indication that something was the matter? Something suspicious? Or was she agitated? Were other people agitated?
I have to get the names again because I forgot.
It's
I believe
okay,
it was
take your
Lysithia. No, this is Alfred's.
I know.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
Casimir telling the storyteller.
Lysithia, Joseph, Fergus, Miyuki, and this lady Jennifer. Just scroll back up in the.
Yeah, exactly.
If I recall, Lysithia was the one that everybody kind of regarded as like, yeah, no, she mad.
She was
She
possessive,
angry.
I guess. That's how she was described.
When it's kind of asked, anything along those lines, she goes, well, Lysithia wasn't a big fan of me, and they got angry with Bai, and as far as I know, that was it, and now Bai's dead.
Why was she upset with you? Or
Doesn't like me.
Yes, that can sometimes happen.
Was she just simply distrusting?
I have to ask her motivations.
Hmm.
If you ask me, she's probably the one that did it.
Oh, that's an accusation. All right.
That is indeed an accusation. Is
I'm
there
actually going to start noting that.
Is there a
So-
kind of insight check? Like
Empathy, integrity.
empathy?
You can use, I say mental for trying to read people is usually what my default is.
Okay. Cunning empathy?
Sure.
Can I use cunning integrity with my specialty of hide emotion/intentions?
You can apply the specialty to any role as long as you have it on there.
Yeah, but
So-
I'm asking if I can apply to this role.
That is
Yeah,
4
sure.
successes.
Can I also make an empathy check with my profiling?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's enhancement, isn't it? 5 successes.
Excellent.
We have pressed X to doubt.
Just
Oh.
Carden, she's hard to read.
At least I didn't weasel it.
So Carden, since she's hard to read, I'll just go boop. Alright. So what statements, in regards to it, are you taking a look at?
I'm specifically trying to see, like, when she mentions that Lysithia probably must have done it.
Mhm.
Is she does she genuinely think that, or is she just being better?
This is false. He knows Lysithia didn't kill her.
Oh. I think as she says that, Lysithia probably must have done it. I think Casimir isn't able to keep his thoughts from showing. And says, I believe that is not true. Yes?
Okay. Can you think of anyone else who could have done it?
She begins kind of getting skittish again.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys have been walking, you have been approaching the copse of trees.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of is putting herself between you and the trees there.
I think I'd let Alma walk a bit to her side.
Nah, I've already rolled to read her. I'm not gonna do it again.
So is she gonna answer my question?
One more time in regards to the question, sorry.
The question was, can she think of anyone else who could have done it?
No, she cannot. Given that, well, both of you were reading in regards to that, so yeah, she says, I can't think of anyone.
May I ask why you brought up Lysithia as a suspect?
She constantly gets angry. She's jealous and violent. It could be because of one of those Tateo things. I don't know.
And yet you know that she has not done it. Still, you mentioned that to us.
Are you saying that I'm lying?
Yes.
Yes.
She bolts for the trees.
Oh boy.
Well then,
I think they'd all like to try and catch her.
Go ahead. Everybody else go first.
Now, question, storyteller.
Mhm.
What fits better in this situation? Follow or persist?
It's not far.
I was just gonna try and get in front of her.
Yeah, no. So in order to paint the scene in regards to it, what happens as it's kind of calling that, as she feels trapped, is the same instance of, for Carden and Jody, the scent gets more intense. Everyone can smell the, I'll just go ahead and pull that up again, the dry dust and sand, and can hear the aspect of wind as the statue behind the trees begins to move and crawl out in regards to it.
Neat.
So.
Another question. With Alma positioned to her side, as she runs away, would ambush fit?
Given the fact she does not trust you guys, I do not believe that ambush would fit necessarily there.
Okay, then I would like to command Alma to to chase after her.
Sure, sure.
Like I said, I want to try and get in front of her.
Yeah, absolutely. As the statue awakens and things begin to shamble out of the copse of trees, this is what you see before you.
Okay, let me bring this up.
Let me go ahead and grab the thing.
No! Wait, are these Lego guys?
Yeah, I asked for Silly or Sirius. They're now mummy guys. The Lego mummy
Oh
guys.
boy, a target-rich environment.
Yeah, oh boy, indeed. So, a
I
shockwave
didn't
of
get my
searing,
tags.
a shockwave of searing light rocks the park where you guys are, where Jennifer's at. The grass is burnt and blackened. The fountain evaporates in an instant, and witnesses flee screaming. Trees shed their leaves in one massive fall, revealing a terrifying otherworldly artifact. The construct of the Titan Aten. The air is hot, dry, crackling, and rustling. The contrast between light and shadow is so sharp it could cut flesh. Jennifer stands before the construct, a towering brazen figure stooped under the oppressive weight of the sun disk at its back, its face fixed in a howl of pain. Mummies rise from the dust and ash around her and lurch forward to intercept the players. So interesting.
Neat. Terrifying.
So I will say that as part of movement-related actions, not on this first one there is you do risk. You can feel the oppressive heat of the sun from this being. So you can use like the nearby fountain, some aspects of like trees in the shadows, things along those lines, to sit there and do that. Does anyone have any metallic weapons?
No.
No.
I mean, all I have is
Why
this
would you ask me
switchblade
this?
and this Glock I found.
Okay, those are hot. The
Shit.
switchblade and the Glock, just so you are aware.
Now
No one has any,
like you wish you had 3D printed the Glock.
and no one has any armor, correct?
Nope.
Not at all.
Alrighty, so if I could get cunning plus your preferred combat rolls as I pull open 4 sheets. Pop out. Pop out.
One success. Oh no.
So what do you want us to roll?
Cunning plus your preferred combat roll.
Cunning and preferred combat roll.
Yeah, so like for Jody that's probably close combat.
Yep.
For Andre, because I forgot his name there for a second, that could probably be athletics.
Carden's a cross between either, because both of his stats are the same. Question though.
Yeah.
If I roll cunning firearms, can I add my marksmanship specialty?
I don't believe you can add specialties to initiative rolls. I'll have to check that at some other point.
Alright, in that case.
I'm trying to think what's the best choice because of... I mean, could a cult count?
Yeah, if you're planning on using magic, sure.
Because like a lot of my stuff is more magic-y things, you know?
You could also, because, what's his face? Donovan is a follower. If you're commanding Donovan to attack, you could use leadership.
Leadership, yeah.
That's
I
fair.
was just about to
All
say.
right. Leadership.
Okay.
Like, in all honesty, Casimir could probably use
One
science or
success.
academics.
I am using academics.
There you go.
Okay. So, Cass has 1. Come on.
Just real quick.
Jody has 6.
Is Jennifer still trying to flee?
Nope, she is hiding behind all of those things. If you take a look at the thing, she is in the back.
Okay.
Andre got 3. 10 got 3. Carden got 1.
Yay! I'm so fast.
The mummy foot soldiers got 2. The mummy tax master got 0. Sucks to suck, my guy. I would say that the adrenaline rush, and Vega got 1, that the adrenaline rush has ended the flustered condition.
Okay. Good to know. That was a -2 on social interactions, right?
I would say -1, just because you can
-1,
get it pretty easy enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, so the first slot goes to Jody. And then next we have a bunch of 3s. We have Carden, Aten, and Jen. Not Carden, we have Andre, Aten, and Jen, sorry.
I was about to say, there's no way Carden is going next.
Okay. So I will go ahead and put Andre because I like players going first. And then that one. And then that one. So, Jen. Okay. Okay. Vega, Carden, and Cass. What order would you like to go in?
I'd go last.
Okay.
I'm willing. So I kind of have an idea, Casimir.
first,
Do you already have something drumming up?
I have an idea, but that doesn't require any specific, like, speed.
Well, my whole thing is I'm literally gonna set Jody up to be more of a problem.
I am going to set
Yay!
myself up for being more of a problem.
I like being a problem.
Just to kind of let the rules reflect what they are. I'll go second.
Okay, so Cass, Carden, Vega, and those mummy taskmaster. So I do want to say, it's a good thing that you went and found her first and saw through her stuff, because it would have been twice as bad had you not. There would have been another 5 foot soldiers and another 2 taskmasters.
Oh man!
Wow.
Oh, man!
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey.
who's this them she was talking about?
It was them to make it gender neutral because,
Yeah.
well, if she lives, you might be able to interrogate her.
Yeah,
Jody, you're up.
I was about to say, I think
Oh
we
boy,
found our
I'm
murder
up.
weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to pick up a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Use my good old trusty master death with teacup on it,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and apply elemental shockwave, loud, thrown, messy, and aggravated to it.
What kind
Yeah.
of elemental?
Ice.
Ice.
Yes.
Oh,
And I'm gonna throw it in the yellow zone.
Into the yellow zone. Okay.
Shift. May I just say, I love how the brutality you assign Jody with these abilities.
Yeah.
The way I'm framing it is that Jody just still is learning how to use this properly and can't really control how much destruction they do.
Jody is just living artillery.
Yeah, also, I need to give it negatives in order to have more positives.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can make it do more damage.
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and make your roll.
Okay, let me do my stuff. Dexterity, athletics, with my enhancement for improvised weapons. That's 3 successes.
Okay. So 3 successes. I'm going to ask for the sake of the... I would be remiss if I did not. Would you like to spend momentum?
Yeah. Can
Okay, how much momentum would you like to spend?
Can I have 2 or 3?
Take 3.
Oh,
So, with 4 successes, I'm just going to make this exceptionally easy on me real quick. I'm just going to go boop, 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 boop.
Get fucked. Honestly.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it that way. But the construct does not seem to be affected.
and if I can
Oh,
move,
you're right.
I'm gonna just position myself. If this is Vega, I'm
Yes.
positioning myself in front of Vega.
Yes, that one is Vega. Donovan is the one behind there.
Donovan looks like a skull to me.
I'm just going to go ahead and read this real quick in regards to it. Go ahead and as you move, just for gits and shiggles here, roll for me a stamina. I'm guessing just athletics is gonna have to default to for bodily stuff.
Okay. 2.
Okay. 2 successes. It is hot in this complication, but you do not take any injuries at this particular moment in time. Okay.
If it's a weather thing, I don't anyway, but okay.
What was that?
If it's a weather thing, I don't anyway, but okay.
Would you consider intense
Oh,
sunlight as part of the weather?
Absolutely. As
Alright.
somebody who used to live in Arizona, that is absolutely weather.
Hot sun is weather.
Alright.
Yeah, if it's defined as the heat is coming from the sun, then that would be weather.
I would say so.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no, sunny is still a forecast, so yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright. No, that's fine. We are in agreement on there. Andre, what would you like to do?
What does it mean if I was to be attempting a feat of scale with an attack?
Yeah,
So,
do it.
what feats of scale do is what the rules as written is you spend your legend unless you have a knack that says imbue. You spend legend to invoke your title if it's fitting to gain scale on that. What that means is right now, because scale, when you do feats of scale, it equals half your legend rating rounded up, you would get scale 1 or 2 enhancement type of thing. The way that can affect things is it goes over the enhancement cap. So, like, if you have, I don't remember who has it, if it's Casimir or Vega, if they have, like, Aspect of the God form and a couple other things to help, scale helps them get over the enhancement cap of 5. Additionally, for beings that are of a higher scale, such as the Scion, or such as the construct of a 10 there, scale cancels out 1 to 1. So if it has scale 3 as an example, it only has scale 2 on you. Usually that's only for an action. I feel that unless you want to do a bunch of fate binding related stuff, I feel that is a bit intense, and so I do it for a scene. So you would spend the legend and you would have scale for the rest of the scene, is kind of how I sit there and take a look at it. Does that make sense?
I think so. I have many things. So, how much bigger than Andre is this guy?
Since you've asked blatantly, it is scale 2. It is about the size of this. It is a comparative size. Let me pull up Demigod because that has the actual thing. I believe that thing is roughly the size of a large statue, such as one like the Statue of Liberty.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
Wait,
It was hiding behind trees?
A large copse. It wasn't. It was. Yes, it can move.
Oh no.
Did it grow? Cause that's big.
That
Yeah,
is
big.
Big.
Oh, sorry. I lied. It's not scale 3. It's scale 2. It's only the size of a blue whale. My bad.
Okay, it's just
It
a
was
blue
hiding
whale.
behind trees?
It can sit
Only
and
the
pull in on
size
itself.
of a blue whale.
I didn't know blue whales could hide behind trees.
They're crafty,
They
those blue
usually
whales.
don't.
Usually. But if they
Yeah.
could, if they were on
Well,
land. Ambush predators, I'm telling you.
What I want to have Andre do is using quite a lot of my buffs to attempt to lift up and slam that guy into the ground.
Yes.
Sure, go for it.
Using
Suplex the
this,
statue.
this.
Big
Do
strong. Big strong.
Okay.
So I'd gain epic strength for +1 scale to this anyway.
Once per
Using the Worlds of Glass to enhance to a feat of scale to enhance it further by imbuing.
Oh.
Okay. So, indeed, your scales are equal in this particular moment.
Yes.
That
I
is
believe in you.
excellent.
I believe in you, Andre.
So, go
Let me
ahead.
just try and add up all the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does not fit trying to avoid or de-escalate physical contact.
It does not.
Flip
Okay.
that whale. Flip that whale.
So, yeah, go for it. Make your roll.
I think I basically have
So,
this with 1 enhancement. Plus, I think I have athletics, lifting, breaking, so 2 enhancement.
do not put scale on there, because as I said, scale cancels out. So, it is scale. Yours, you have scale 2, and it has scale 2.
So, none.
Okay. And speciality, where are we? Athletics, might.
Oh,
Here we go. 9 successes.
Get out of here,
Okay.
random cat. It's not safe.
Alright, so let me pull that up.
Oh,
This
those are,
is
those are some numbers.
Those are some good
Grapple.
numbers. There's
Yeah.
a 10 and a
man.
10 and a 10 and an 8 and an 8 and an 8 plus 3 announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll love to see it, folks. You'll love
It's
to see
so
it.
good.
So,
super weird.
you have done a grapple. You can inflict damage, which I presume you want to do. You have 4 additional successes over its defense. So some of the things that you can do is you can spend all 4 of them to get a critical hit in, which would do a little bit of extra damage, additional damage. You can try to pin it down, which is impressive. You can try to move it around if you'd like. You could knock it prone, but you would also knock yourself prone in that particular instance. Or you could try to throw him.
Oh.
Yeet.
Throw him, you say?
How far? How far? How far?
It says...
Throw that whale. Throw that whale.
I would say a range band, even though your guys' sizes are equal in regards to it. I would have to figure out what other people do for throw. But yeah,
Where's throw as the combat option?
117 origin. It says a throw variable successes in grappling.
Is it safe to assume now that we're having a whale of a time?
No, because it's not a whale. It's just the size of a whale.
Origins 117.
We're just throwing down with a big boy.
Throw it down
Correction.
for what?
One of us is specifically throwing down the big boy.
You hurl the opponent a number of meters equal to your might in any direction you desire. Each success spent after the first increases the distance thrown by a meter. Throwing counts as breaking free.
Oh.
I'm just going to say for ease of access, it would probably be a range band given the similarity in scale at the moment.
A range band is I'm not sure how big a difference it'd be for this guy, but it is a difference.
Mm-hmm. Sure
Like
is.
he needs to exert actions to get back to us.
Indeed.
Now,
Thinking either just the critical for the extra damage or pin and takedown to make it a lot easier for everyone else to beat on him.
Yeah.
I think I'll go pin and takedown.
okay, so
Yeah.
you spend the successes on that and pin and take him down. You are hugging a being of the sun. And I don't believe you have Sky.
No.
Okay. I will like you to please mark an injury condition as you begin to get the most intense sunburn of your life.
Oh, I don't even get to try and resist?
You are holding on to the source of this light.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You
at
have
a certain...
decided to hug a fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, no, having an oven mitt doesn't really make a difference if you're grabbing hot coals.
Not much of a difference. It does make a difference.
So
Okay.
I used 3 of the 4 extra successes on that,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's anything I can do with 1 extra.
No, not that I can tell. Because you've already established the grapple and you're kind of pinning him at the moment, so.
You gain pair success to generated. I think there's position where I can gain 1 enhancement bonus to the next grappling attack against that target.
Sure, sounds good to me. Because he doesn't have dodge, so I'm just putting position on there anyway, so.
Oh my goodness. Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing?
Yeah, you're hearing a very needy boy at my lap.
Yeah, no, he is being
No.
talkative.
Okay.
This has been a very successful round, though. Andre flipped that whale and pinned it to the ground.
Yeah.
Flip!
Playing.
That! What?
Oh,
I was about to say playing the new hit game.
It's
So-
sweeping the
brought
nation.
you cow tipping.
I was spending a little while trying to look up wrestling move names that I couldn't work out what I was
The
trying to go for.
the rock bottom, the atomic drop, the A bomb. If you need wrestling names, just go ahead and send me a DM. I can give you a ton of moves
Just
that would
insert
help.
word here, suplex.
Yeah, pretty much.
Some kind of like backwards throw to slam it on its head.
Backwards throw to slam it on its head.
The walls of
Yeah,
Jericho.
that's a suplex.
Yeah, no, I believe that's literally a suplex.
Yeah.
Good.
You can
I thought it
name it
was-
something if you'd like.
No, Andrew's quite happy to just suplex this whale.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at the form! Perfect bridge!
God is my witness. He is broken in half.
Okay.
I'll say that the best way I can think of for how Andre's pinning this giant thing is that he's with this suplex, its head is like buried in the ground.
Yeah.
Hey,
Johnny
my
knows, yeah.
goodness.
A lot of cats in this park today.
Yeah, there
they're
sure
just-
are a lot of fucking cats in this
Well,
park!
it's
They're
warm.
escaping the cops.
It's a feral cat colony. They're coming to be the spectators.
It's
Mhm.
warm here. The sun is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all sunbathing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I like cats, if I'm in like a life-threatening fight and a bunch of cats just start basking in the middle of it, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
You're gonna be like, "Come on, get out of the way! I don't want to squish you."
No,
So-
go away, move, please.
So, it is the construct of a 10's turn,
Oh boy.
and it is currently being grappled, and has
And it's
feelings
ranged.
about that.
It's a range
Understandable.
ban out. Please move it.
No, because it wasn't
No,
thrown.
it didn't get moved.
Oh,
It got
okay, never mind.
pinned.
Okay. Alright. I believe scale only applies to one arena at a time. No? Add legend rating 2 for the round fit action, as long as that action fits within the legendary title. No, I'm not going to put the scale enhancement on this, because I feel as though this will be for the round for Andre's sake.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll. I need you to roll for me a defense check.
Oh, okay.
So that would be the resilience attribute.
Plus anything or just on its own?
Successes.
On its own, because even though you have scale, again, scale's canceling out in this particular instance.
Does the enhancement from Earth still count?
You cannot be forcibly moved. Are you using stamina?
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okay. And then what's my close combat?
Not close combat. It's just the thing.
I was looking at the specializations.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm in close combat specializations, hand to hand, and my athletics is lifting/breaking. So I don't know about then.
Let me double check. I don't believe you can use specializations until Demigod on defense checks.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. So it's Andre, correct? That's being targeted.
Correct.
Okay, then I can't. I don't think I can do it right now.
Yeah. That's the sad thing about wanting to buff your party if you're low in the initiative. There's not a lot you can do to help them.
Look, if it was Cardin, for instance, I was going to try and see if I could use my shield.
I'm just waiting to see if I can use enhance the pack on Jody. So I could just tell them, like, hey, make her not a problem anymore, and I don't believe they can be abated when in pursuit.
Cool.
I cannot find it at the moment. I will have to
I have
verify
an idea
things.
for something funny, but I will ask about it on my turn.
Can I make the argument that my Laurel of Peace, avoiding or de-escalating physical contact by keeping it pinned, that's avoiding further physical contact?
I
don't want to play this card, but as somebody who works in security, there is a such thing as physical de-escalation.
I don't think that's going to cause this thing to de-escalate, though.
Yeah, but it's going to avoid it escalating.
They're not wrong.
I think the thing in regards to this is going to avoid it escalating. So it is avoiding physical conflict or de-escalating physical conflict. This thing is going to continue to try to beat the hell out of you guys. In simple terms.
He wants us to pound sand.
Just the one enhancement, then, I think.
Just the one enhancement from Mike. Okay.
Ooh,
Two, so that brings it up to a total of 3 because base defense is 1. Which is fine. I do need you to take a bruised condition.
Okay.
And it is going to break free from the grapple, is what it's going to spend. That's 1 success, right? Yes.
Break up a grapple, 1 success. So how does... The pin does that, then it's only really valuable if the grapple's going to last until someone else's turn. I see.
Yes, there is aspects in regards to him getting up from prone, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he's prone.
Yeah, because like he could have also rolled really shitty in regards to it too.
Yeah.
I think it has to make a roll if it wants to get up. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I think it's a feat of strength to get up because you are there trying to keep it down. There it is, on the ground, standing up. When prone, however, if you're prone with an enemy in clash range, standing up gets more difficult. Athletics roll, the complication of 1. Okay, so it is still prone because I didn't know that it was a mixed action. That's on me. Because I would have had to use a different pool for that. And I'm not going to re-roll that anyway. But, so that is its turn. It is still on the ground at the moment.
Wait, to break free of the grapple... if you're not in control, this requires you spend a number of successes equal to the success your opponent spent establishing the grapple. Which... I don't know how many that was.
Okay, that is phrased weirdly.
Yeah, because the amount of successes I had to start the grapple was 9.
So then you... Right, because so I had to go over its...
It had to go over its meow.
It had to go over its defense, so that would have been base thing of 4, but you spent...
Oh
I
no,
hate
grappling's
grappling in
just as
fucking
weird.
video games. Okay, so you had 9 successes. Its base defense was 5, so you had to at least spend stuff in order to get to the point of grappling anyway. Injury condition was free. And then you wanted to knock it down, which would be -1, and then you wanted to pin it as well. Correct?
Yeah, and then I
That would be
spent 1%.
Good.
So I think potentially the amount it needed to break free was equal to the amount I had over.
So yeah, so after spending all of that, that would be 7, so that would be 2. You have a defense of 3, so it would have to get... I think because it's 1 success on top of that. I wish it said variable successes instead of 1 success. I don't know what the intent is with that. I will go ahead and ask that later, since it says 1 success on there and then adds the successes equal to the number of grapples. For the sake of things, you still take the injury condition, because that is part of the grapple aspect. But it does not break free because it would only have 2 remaining successes. What it can do is gain control of the grapple, I think, with gain control variable, because that would be 2.
I found in 117, unless you're released, you must escape the grapple with an opposed close combat or athletics plus dexterity or might roll. Successes allow you to reverse the grapple. So the grapple isn't based on defense, it's based on opposed rolls.
Right, but establishing the thing is overcoming the opponent's defense. What I'll do is...
I believe I said something yesterday about how annoying grapple rules are.
Yeah.
So
This is,
here's what I'll do, so we don't get too much into this, especially since Andre does a lot of grappling in regards to it. I'll follow up in the Scion specific server about rules for grappling after the session. For now, because you spent 2 successes on establishing the grapple over the stuff in regards to it, it has currently gained control. It is still pinned down, and you guys are on the ground in regards to it.
Okay.
But so you still have the pin, and you guys are still prone. But for the sake of monitoring who's in control, he is currently in control.
Makes sense.
All right. That being said, it is Jen's turn. I need to read her thing real quick. There she is. Okay. They also appear.
He is so baby.
Okay. I need Andre to make for me a legend plus stamina check on Jennifer's turn.
3 successes.
Okay. She is going to make her roll. Okay. With 3 successes, for the moment, Andre, you feel the some of the strength begin to take over the aspect of your body, as you have a +2 complication on might and dexterity actions.
Oh.
Right.
A swarm of locusts begins to appear and bite at Andre. For those
Oh no.
that are sitting there and taking a look at that. Okay.
It's my turn to have the boy. Come on.
It's your turn to have the boy.
Yeah, he went to my room. Come on.
It's not that guy. It's the other mummies. All right. Tactics.
I don't want my mummy.
Are you my mummy?
Okay.
No.
So these two
Gas
guys
masks ready.
are going to
No.
move there. No one else has done any movement, so we'll just have these guys move forward. Okay. So Jody, I need you to make a defensive pool for me, please.
Hold on. I'm going to use stamina.
Yeah.
I don't think I get any bonuses.
Just the base 1 enhancement from
2.
Okay, so you have a defensive 3. Luckily, the first one misses.
Yay!
We'll do that again.
Did I roll again?
No, it's for the round. The second one misses.
Ah.
And then on Andre, what did you roll for defense? 4? So no, 2, 3. So you rolled a 3. Okay. So 1 attack on Andre. 0 success. God, I get that these guys are mooks, but still. Okay. These mummies are fucking useless, and that's their turn.
They are there to be kind of got it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, they're not fighting just anyone.
Alright, Casimir, it is your go.
Some of them have already been
Finally.
canon.
So, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to imbue one legend as my eyes start to shine. And I am now going to be able to start shooting starlight.
Yay!
What are you, a magical girl?
Yay!
I can be as magical as
Yay.
you want me to be.
Oh, whoa.
Vega gets the
Casimir
flustered
gives
condition.
himself the flustered condition.
Storyteller, would you think I am able to hit this guy?
Which guy? Okay.
This guy.
Do I have a range on your ability?
Ranged.
Ranged, okay. Tags person.
Range,
Is that-
yes.
How far does range go out?
Ranged is up to medium range.
Okay. So, close, short,
I
medium.
believe
Yep,
it
you can.
Okay. So I kind of want to position myself probably like here or something,
Yeah.
and then be able to shoot past. I don't want to hit Jennifer just yet. I think. But I do want to get rid of the baddies.
Yeah. Get rid of the mob. I get you.
Yeah. So I am not going to use the staff's knack,
Okay.
but I am going to use the staff to kind of guide the starburst.
Are you fishing for enhancement?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because that's only with a divine
Just flavor.
nature. This is just flavor.
Gotcha.
As probably like these bundles of light start to move around me from like what people can see like from the sky itself, and with my staff I am able to guide it towards the taskmaster here. Let's see, I roll academics dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
So dex, academics, boom, 4 successes.
Successes. Let me pull up this guy's defense real quick. That hits. You
Excellent.
have 2 successes to spend.
2 successes to spend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have anything specific.
It's a ranged attack, so there's some things that you can do in that.
Let's see. So first of all, this also has the elemental fire tag. I don't know what.
Oh, we'll address that in a second.
Mummies. Okay.
I was about to say, mummies do hate fire.
They are rather dry, I would say. But for these 2 remaining successes, I don't know if I can use the guide stun from Zoria.
Does that cost 2 successes?
Yes.
Yeah.
And technically, I'm using Starlight, so is that reading the stars?
Yeah, if you want to, go for
Okay,
it.
then I'll do that and bank basically a roll with advantage.
Absolutely.
And then for dear Alma, I think I want her to start attacking one of these.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Make a roll.
That is a roll from Alma. Primary pool, maim.
5 successes. Okay, so mooks have a special quality. Would you like to spend some of those successes to remove anyone within close range, or as many for the extra successes, as there are mooks?
Sorry, what does that mean?
So mooks have a defense. So you can, because mooks are there to be cannon fodder. You just breeze through them easily.
Sure.
So Alma, because Alma has made the has gone way over their defense of 1, can use the other successes to attack the other one within close range.
Absolutely. Like she just bites through one, probably coughs up some dust, and does it with the other one as well.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to spend 2 bits of tension there.
Ah, darn it! I shouldn't have gotten flustered.
Jennifer, in frustration, kind of throws up her hands from the sands and aspects of the mummies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have...
I didn't even do anything!
1, 2, 3...
Oh no.
4, 5. Alright.
Okay. Alright.
Card, what's your turn?
Okay. Yeah, I'm used to these tactics. Last woman that did this to me ended up in the hospital. Anyway, okay, I have 2 things I can try here.
One more thing.
Okay.
Casimir,
Yes.
kindly make for me a stamina athletics check.
Stamina athletics. Okay. I do not like where this is going. Oh, that's not the right one. Stamina athletics. I'm not good at those.
No? Please take an injury condition from the unreleased power of Sunny Delight.
Oh,
Unleash the
because
power
I'm so
of the
close. Oh no.
Oh, she better hope I don't get within range. I'm gonna bite her.
Yeah, go for it. Your turn.
Alright, so that being said, I have 2 things I can go about doing here. I can let me get the sheet up again. There we go. I can invoke Send the Pack, which allows me, on a successful knack skill roll, I can designate Jen as the target and Jody as the pursuer, and I believe Jody cannot be abated in pursuit of Jen.
Cool.
Or,
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'd say cool.
Or I can make it so the whole sun dryness thing isn't so much of a problem by invoking Calling Wind and Flame, and I can just call. Can I call a rainstorm?
I'm trying
Or like a
to
dense fog?
figure out if using knack skills is using an action. So now some necks are reflexive and some are you have to actively do things.
I believe these are both actions. That's why I'm asking. the
In which
group what would be
case you would
preferred.
not be able to do something. Next. Born of World. The subtle ones.
I'm not trying to do
Not
both.
unless
I'm
you
just
change,
trying
yeah.
to figure out one or the other.
Yeah. Okay. Next are sometimes powered by momentum. That depends.
Third option is I can try to stubborn my way over there and then just bite her. So what would be the most helpful in this circumstance, gang?
Is the
Follow your heart.
statue still pinned and has no defense?
The
I
statue
might,
is still
I
pinned
might
at the
have a
moment,
funny
no
thing I
defense.
can use on her. Maybe.
Is it a banana
it.
peel?
No.
What do you want to do, John? You're not getting any input, gotta pick.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with send the pack so Jody can do their thing.
Okay, so make
Okay.
your next skill roll.
How do?
Which calling is that?
That is Predator.
Okay, what calling does, or what does it say in skills for Predator? Callings, list of dragon callings. Predator. Firearm, subterfuge, or survival. I'm gonna say a social check.
Okay.
So, social and one of those.
Oh,
5 successes. She has been marked.
okay, so she has been marked. Checking some. On a success designated target, you can see with an unlimited sight. Only characters you designate up to inheritance. Okay, so yeah, I can only give it to one person. Yeah, so I'm going to I'm gonna look at Jody and just go point at Jen and just go, please make her not a problem.
Okay.
Alright, you cannot you are unable to be stopped when pursuing that target.
Cool.
It is, okay, it's...
Yeah, please just read the
click
wording.
the power button. Send the pack. There we go. Friendly characters you designate can pursue them without ceasing and at no increased difficulty. You cannot be stopped. It made me think, like, no, it's not the Juggernaut power, that's Destroyer.
Oh, this on top of Chaos is hilarious in this fight.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's my turn.
Alright.
Because if I move, this goober's gonna
Yes!
hit me.
I would like to... Let me see where everybody's standing, actually, because I have an idea. I'm... This one... Okay, the one that just went bloop, bloop, bloop. Do you see my little bloop, bloop, bloop when I click on it?
If you click and hold.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I'm there. Perfect. If I try to move, I'm going to invoke some attacks on me, aren't I?
No, there's no attack of opportunity in this game.
Oh, cool.
Wait, really?
Well,
Sorry, please go on.
I want to have Vega move up here,
Mhm.
if possible, at least. And I'll try to pull more people in as I can, but I want to use Enforce the Boundary.
Okay, click that
Which-
for me.
Yes. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You make a knack skill roll. On a success, create a barrier of force that protects you and all allies within short range of you. It moves with you, but you may not take the rush or disengage actions. The force shield, I have to fix that, lasts until the end of a fight scene, until you're taken out, or until you choose to end the effect, whichever comes first. While enforcing this boundary, characters under its protection may not be targeted by attacks by weapons or abilities with firearms or arcing tags. And it adds your legend and enhancement to any rolls you make to resist the rush action. This applies before you roll.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's super fucking good.
That is liminal.
That
I
is really
believe
good.
so. I believe it is. Let me double check. Yes, it is liminal.
Okay. So I need for you to kindly make for me. It really bothers me that liminal is the only one that's not alphabetical. So liminal keys off of athletics, pilot, or subterfuge.
1, 2.
Athletics, pilot, or subterfuge?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, I have
Yeah,
something
you could do a social check though.
What'd you say?
I said I would say that you can make a social check though, which has your best stat. So
Thank you, because all three of those I have nothing in.
I think you know what you should spend some of your XP on.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm probably going to use some momentum if this doesn't go well, guys.
Go for it.
That's fine.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't think any.
Too bad none of my specialties would probably work with this. Alright, let me roll.
One success! Hey, on success! Yay!
So I still got it?
On success is what it says. So.
Okay. So I made a short range bale wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And it can move with me, so I can come up to you guys and be like, protection!
Huzzah.
So I think the only person who's outside of that barrier at this particular moment is Cass.
Okay.
I think Cass is able
My
to stand
boy!
Wait,
Your boy!
wait. If we're
My
going off
boy!
of range bands, wouldn't Andre be the only one outside of it?
No, it's because it's within type of thing.
Ah, okay.
So technically speaking, if I were to sit there and do this, I would be moving the target circles every other time.
That's fair.
I don't think I can do that and command Donovan in the same turn, right?
If you wanted to sit there and do that, it would have been a mixed action.
Okay, well then, yeah, I think that
yeah. So generally speaking, if you commanded Donovan, you would have to make the choice with your one success, because that would have been the smaller pool.
Yeah.
To enforce the boundary or to have Donovan attack.
Alright, well then I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I've been waiting all round to just be able to put up my little bubble.
Personal safety bubble.
Fine
Jody, please go be a
in
problem for them.
regards to that. It's not Jody's turn.
Ah, damn it.
You know that scene in like the pilot episode of Billy and Mandy with the hamster where they like just say kiss kiss and then it just goes rabid? That's all I think of now.
Okay.
I am not familiar.
I'll have to
So
I'll have to get the clip and show you after the session.
the mummy taskmaster does not seem to move. I did not mean to close that, son of a bitch. Does not seem to move. At the beginning of the turn order, the fire from Casimir's attack begins to fall and spread. The field is currently at burning 1 as it begins to spread rapidly. Jody,
That's
it's
fine.
your turn.
Well, I know what
Okay.
I'm doing my next turn.
So the funny thing I want to ask about is what if
Yeah.
I use this on her?
I have to switch over to the proper thing. No masters. Character.
Oh, I just read it!
Negative emotions. Okay.
Oh no.
Please. Please.
So what are you trying to use that on, out of curiosity?
On Jennifer.
On Jennifer. Okay.
That's total
So
chaos.
that would be your
It's a
manipulation in legend against her
Yeah.
composure in legend.
Right,
Okay.
manipulation. And my legend is 1, so would that be another dice or another an enhancement?
If you click the thing, you should be able to just highlight and do legend as one of the
Yeah, just click the
skills.
word legend.
Legend, okay.
Okay. Jen. Okay.
4 successes.
So,
Oh,
4
please.
successes.
Oh, please. Hands up!
Fuck
Give them your energy!
Now, before I make this roll, this is what you are committing to, since we're allowing that, right?
Am I
'Cause it
allowed
would
to
be
move and do
in-
a simple action?
This is a simple action, so it would be a mixed action that you would have to do.
What does a mixed action actually do?
So what a mixed action is we address the difficulty of 2 different things, and you use the lower of the 2 pools, and then you'd have to pick which one it is if you do not get the total difficulty amount. So, for example, if you ran over to go punch the guy, unfortunately his defense is 0, but if he had like his regular defense, which is 5...
No, I'm not intending to punch anything, I'm intending to just move.
Right. You can move, yes. You can move into a simple action. I interpreted that as wanting to do a separate action as well.
Move. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Okay. But if that is your action, I'll make the roll. 4 successes.
Ooh.
I gave injury to somebody on the even defense related thing.
I was gonna say, I could spend some momentum.
No, I'm gonna be even here in regards to it, since she was defending, and I don't necessarily know if it's the case here, but you overcame the difficulty of 4 successes.
Okay.
Looking at the tension pool, looking at the momentum pool. Jennifer does want to hold on to it. I will still allow you to use momentum here.
Okay.
I'm going to use 3 tension to roll 3 more dice for her.
How much momentum can I have, guys?
Yes.
3!
Don't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Point finger like a gun. No!
Okay. And
That's
then that
my
would be Jody's
And I have
turn.
to keep that legend imbued until the end of the scene.
Yes.
Or until I want to give her authority back.
Andre.
With the no masters thing happening, are the bugs still attacking Andre?
The bugs are the result of a magical effect. It is not a separate entity like the mummies and the construct is.
Okay.
The mummies, so to kind of paint the illustration as no masters takes effect, the mummies look confused and the Titan construct is angry.
Good.
Was the construct angry beforehand?
Yes.
Okay.
Angry
not much-
intensifies.
Is it more angry? Did I piss it off?
No,
It's very
it-
important to me.
It is about the same level of angry as it was beforehand.
Okay.
Anger squared.
Okay. So Andre, I guess, will want to re-establish control of the grapple,
Mhm.
and in an attempt to prevent this thing causing any damage, if I explicitly state no matter the successes, I will not use them for damage, can then I use the Laurel of Peace for just de-escalating conflict?
I think the aspect in regards to it is it's less. So I want you to. I'm going to ask you a question in response to that because I know you want the enhancement.
Oh, it's good.
Is it going to? Is it, while your intent might be to de-escalate the conflict, is it considered an enhancement for if it's a possibility? This thing is going to continue to fight.
Oh, no. It's...
Because the way that because my interpretation in regards to that would be, while that is fair, I'm leaning towards no on that particular instance. Because it still wants to create or increase conflict, even though you are trying to to prevent it from hurting others.
I think the thing here is that there's really no way to de-escalate because this thing's purpose is to create conflict.
Okay.
He's to make people's spaghetti upsetty.
Precisely.
No, that was the fridge.
Mm,
Yes.
And a simple action you can. So I have the weapon that can turn into a rope, but it's a simple action to turn to rope. So how would that work in terms of trying to use it to restrain them?
So you would that would be a mixed action. If you wanted to use it to restrain it as well. And so what I would ask then would probably be a mental as a form of like trying to split the control, but still an athletics check. Okay. So really you lose 1 dice would be the lower of the pool here.
Lose a dice, but gain 2 enhancement. 1 enhancement?
For grappling, it'd be 1 enhancement.
Okay.
No, 2 enhancement because you're using an item, so melee as well.
Okay. In which case, yeah, I'll do that. So Andre will hold up the ball, it will shimmer into a skipping rope, and he'll use it to attempt to continue grappling this thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Athletics. Plus, where are you? Resolve. Plus. I still have that enhancement. And that one, I think. I think that's correct. 11 successes.
Oh!
So its defense is
yeah.
0.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you can do 2 damage to it for 4 of those successes.
Yeah, I'll use 4 of them for that.
Okay. Yes,
And then
7 more.
I will use the remaining 7 to make this the strongest grapple I've got.
Okay.
Oh wait, I realised there's another +1 enhancement because of the previous thing I did. So it's 8 successes on restraining.
So you have 2 enhancement from the item.
1 from Earth Domain.
Okay. Oh,
And
was this was not might. Okay, so no, that is fine.
yeah,
Oh,
I think this is the right amount.
okay.
Dude's putting a whale-sized statue into a figure 8.
Yep. Okay. All right. As it goes
He's gonna
over
tap! He's gonna tap!
to its turn, I
He's
will.
got the steel chair!
As I'm going through things in regards to Vega,
I'm
I
on the
apologize. I forgot this last time. Please make me a stamina athletics check.
Okay.
Andre, you are still grappling the sun. Please mark an injury condition.
Okay. Three bruises.
Okay.
I got 2 successes.
With 2 successes at this particular moment, I would. You do realize that it's going to get harder to hide behind some of these things as the fire goes forward, but you are fine, at least for this particular moment. Okay.
Hooray!
The statue, the construct of a 10, is going to try to get the fuck out.
Storyteller,
Yes.
For the statue, are both shoulders pinned on the mat?
No,
A
just
wrestling
one.
friend wants to know.
Just the one. Sorry.
Just the one. Okay.
Damn,
He's
can't.
up at 2, it doesn't count.
He
Okay.
can't go for the count.
I believe
Little pin.
both of you have no defense, correct?
Me? No, I have my defense. Pin takes deny the opponent their defense against all other attacks.
So yeah, so you have established the thing. You're both
We're both
down.
prone.
We're both prone.
Wait, actually, no, we're not both prone because.
You did take down, right? Are you still holding them pinned down? No, you wouldn't be prone anymore. So
Yeah, we're not prone, but they're still pinned.
yeah.
I think.
Okay, so I need for you to roll me a defensive check then, please.
Okay. If they're trying to break out, they need 8 successes. That was the thing.
He's not trying to break out. He can't break out, so he's still trying to damage you
Okay.
from like thrashing about and the like.
Okay. 3 successes.
Okay, so 4 successes. Go ahead and mark another injury condition, but that is all that he can do.
What's the extra one for?
So he rolled 5 successes. Your
Yeah.
defense is 4, so he was able to like throw his head back and clock you in the.
Wait, I've rolled 3 successes. What is my defense for?
You have a base defense of 1. You always have a defense of 1.
Okay, and then I have soft armor of 1. Does that?
So then, yeah, so that would even that out exactly. So that would be he needs to spend an extra success, which would put that up to 5 to do the inflict injury.
Okay, so he does. He does do an injury.
Yeah, he does get you on an injury condition.
Okay.
I think
might not be able to hold him
found,
anymore.
The name of this episode's title, A Tussle
Yeah.
in Brussels.
The tussle in Brussels this Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So here's what Jen's going to do as things seem to be going not her way at all. I'm going to roll a pool for her. Okay. With 1 success, she, taking a look at the fire that's increasing and a lot of the things there, she kicks up an aspect of a dust storm. Actually, let me take a look at boons. I think there's a boon that I'm thinking of that she can use here. Boons. Is it darkness? Is it moon? Vega, do you have the boon that allows you to turn invisible?
Yes, phase cloak.
Is that moon? Or
That's
is it-
darkness.
It's face cloak is darkness?
Yes.
It should be.
I
Let me
just
let me double
If you-
check.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you want to double check, go ahead, but I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, you vanish into ephemeral darkness,
Mm-hmm.
becoming completely
Mm.
invisible.
click that for me.
Yeah, let me get you the info for it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Bloop.
What's its cost?
Let me see what it says for cost. 1 legend.
Imbue?
You 1 legend.
I was just double checking. So I will spend a point of tension as she uses the warps the aspect of the sun, and I'm just going to. Is that the button I'm looking for? That is the button I'm looking for. It begins to run. Use a range band. I know that there is the difficulty stuff in regards to what's going on there. I will have to have you put the pack thing on there again in a second card. Mummies are confused, especially the ones that were just kind of summoned just now. And they're just kind of looking at each other like, what? For this particular moment. But that is their turn. Casimir.
All right. I think, if possible, and I'm going to check again if that is indeed the case. Yeah, as my knack, I am going to. Can I position myself so that I can hit the big guy, and as many of these without hitting Andre?
Okay.
And maybe I move Alma first. In that case.
So, for the sake of it, circle template. Oh, excellent. Oh, I like that. Oh, no, shit.
Hold on, I can do that too.
Yeah,
How big
I was trying to
is a small range?
clear templates. I was going to clear that for now. So the small range would be the size of that yellow circle.
Let's see. That is 10 feet radius.
So, yeah.
So let's see. Where should I?
So you want to hit the big guy
I would like to hit the big
in
guy.
a range band. So you could do it as a mixed action and try to that. Yeah, if you get a mixed action, you can get those two little guys, or you can get those two little guys and the big guy in those two spaces.
Yeah. So, what I want to do first is command Alma to go on attack on the mummies once again.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Which ones?
Um,
Do you have permission for her sheet? I think you should be able to move
yeah,
her.
I do. So I'll roll, and that's 4 successes. I think I want her to move. Oh, not this. Like this direction.
Okay.
And just take out as many as she can.
It's stage time.
So I think if it is there, she can go here and get 3, because that would be the ones right in the immediate
okay.
range.
Yeah, she can do that.
Okay.
And then Casimir is going to move. Oh, I believe here.
Okay.
And then is going to burst 10 feet.
All right.
As he puts, again, these trails of starlight are gathering around him, and instead of guiding them towards one target, he is going to push down the staff into the earth, and this burst of starlight hits all of the targets within this range.
I'm going to ask you a very important question right now. You know that last time that you threw around starlight, you caused a small fire that is seeming to grow.
Right.
Would you like to continue?
Do it.
I have a potential solution for that, but I'll have to wait until after the fight.
Yes.
I also have a potential solution for that.
I am going to continue with this. Dex academics, correct? Or is this something else?
Go ahead and just make the Dex academics check for me in regards
Gotcha.
to... because even though that guy doesn't have any defense, there is defense there to worry about.
3
Okay, cool.
successes.
So, for that, what I'm going to say real quick is that the aspect is burning 2, so now everyone has complication 2 on actions in the scene. And you risk taking injuries from the fire itself.
How far can I move away?
I think you can move 3-4 more squares, something like that, because you moved like 1 or 2.
I've moved there.
So yeah, I would say about there at the end of the range band.
Yes.
But it is spreading quickly, just so that way the information there is known.
Yeah. Fire starter.
Yeah. And then that guy would take an additional damage. Is there any mummies? There's 1 mummy left on the field. Okay. I was like, can I just close the sheet? The answer is no, I cannot. So it has taken 1 more point of damage. Okay. I need for you to make me a stamina athletics check, please.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
This will be at complication.
I won't like it.
Fine.
Stamina athletics. Once again, 1 die. No. I am now.
Spend momentum if you'd like.
I can roll. I can roll 2 momentum then.
Okay.
That's 2 successes.
Okay. You know that due to the fire, after this, you will need more than 2 successes in regards to sit there and get that, but to withstand the aspect of the sun. Carden. Beginning of your turn.
So, do we want...
At the beginning of your turn.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to spend tension. Okay, now it's your turn.
I'm a little upset about that. Anyway, so do we want me to pursue her so we don't lose her, or do we want me to put out fire?
Probably put out fire, because Jody
Yeah,
is
we
able
are in
to
a
pursue
public
without
park.
any difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on it.
See-
I passed.
Yeah, the only thing there is send the pack is based on sight, and none of us can see her.
But it...
It's based on sight when you cast it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, cool. In that case, I'll take care of fire.
Well, I think the idea of it is meant you can cast on someone, then chase them through the woods no matter what they do.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay, let's see here. Alright. I want to do this the hard way. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I want to use a spell.
Mhm.
So I'm going to imbue a point of inheritance, and I'm going to cast Hydraulic Override as I cause the pipes underneath the park to rupture out of the ground and spew water around us.
Hey.
Okay. The burning complications taken care of.
Yay! Thank you.
There we go.
Okay. Vega.
Yes. Is it my turn now?
It sure is your turn.
Heck yeah. So she ran off using Phase Cloak, correct? Just to get that full clarification.
She ran off using an ability, so she emulated the Phase Cloak boon. So for mechanics purposes, yes.
She
Okay.
emulated it?
Yeah.
For magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a Scion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
So there's
interesting.
these things
Okay,
called
never mind.
marvels.
Yeah, well, thing is, I thought she was a sorcerer.
Because I'm
You know
wondering.
what? I'm right there with you.
Because I'm wondering, since I have Moon, if I could keep up my dome of protection, my little bubble, and use my innate power to try. Because, here, let me put the little info thing and I'll point
Please
out the
do.
last part. Because it says, you can pay one legend to attempt to reveal the true form of any shapeshifters or their transformed characters within the moonlight, rolling cunning plus legend against manipulation plus legend of a character that wishes to conceal the truth. Would that work at all since she's
Ooh.
trying to hide under that darkness?
I love how you're
Don't
playing with the
think
wording
she's
here.
changed shape in this particular instance.
Okay.
I'd argue that being invincible is a changing of one's own shape. Because you're changing your shape from visible to invisible. I mean, if
I
we're...
don't think
Listen,
that's shape.
It really depends
Let
on whether
me
the
take a look at some things. Let me take
invisibility
a look at some
is
things.
part of the being or is applied to the being.
Okay. So, I'm going to make a call now, knowing that this might bite me in the ass later.
Om nom nom.
I'm going to say yes. But that's because you have to use cunning.
Okay.
Because that's what it says, is you have to roll cunning and legend. So,
How do I roll legend?
so you go over where you see legend up top there. The word legend.
On
in
which
combat,
tab?
you see legend.
in
Stats?
Yes. Oh,
Click
so
legend.
is it skill?
So yeah, click legend, not skill.
Yeah.
Click legend, and then you will switch attribute to cunning.
Okay. And then just roll there?
Yep.
Alrighty.
One
Oh no!
One success.
But I
momentum.
have to beat... can I get momentum before or after your roll of
You
manipulation?
are aiming to beat the difficulty that I'm about to set.
Yes.
You can roll momentum.
I doubt you'll get it even with
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
momentum.
If you used all of it,
Yeah.
I doubt you get it.
Yeah. With 3 momentum, I don't think I'd get 5 successes because the most I could get was 4, right?
Well, no.
No, you could roll 10.
You can get it, but you would need to roll at least a 10. And successes on all the dice.
I don't think it's worth it, given only you would see through the invisibility as well.
That's fair. Yeah. Don't worry then.
Oh wait,
I
those
won't
you
use it.
designate. Okay, so
I
everyone else
also-
could, but
I also have a wolf that is good at following.
Okay.
No.
Well then, yeah.
Persisting.
So my moonlight fails. Boo.
Get
I
more momentum. though.
tried. Oh yeah, we do get back momentum.
Yeah. Your failure feeds us.
Yay.
And I'm still protecting y'all in my little blobble.
Yeah.
Wobble.
In my little blobble.
It's warm in here. It's also
Okay.
flooding outside.
God.
Keysrith, highs or lows?
Yeah.
200, 100. I know you have the legend imbued. This is just saying what this guy's gonna do anyway.
Lows?
Lows, okay. Okay. It says couch. Does it
Oh.
change
I
the
noticed
thing?
that.
That's hilarious. That makes me laugh.
Aw.
He was the couch the whole time!
Oh my god, the couch is wet.
Oh, the
Get him.
couch is the fridge's cohort couch.
Wait,
Don't worry, I'll kill it.
Are we trying to move away from the TTRPG enemy that is Cares and go into couch?
Not at this
Is that-
particular
oh,
moment.
Okay.
Um,
I was wondering.
there is a brief flash you see, Jody, in this mummy's eyes as it becomes confused. And then there's a moment where something seems to possess it. And it is going to attempt to step closer in regards to it. You get the feeling that you do know that the effect is not based on Gen. This is something
Yeah.
else entirely. Primary pool, enhancement 1. Okay, so it got 4 successes. I would like for you to roll me a defensive check, please.
Remember what my defense stuff is?
Highest resilience
Yeah.
attribute.
Um,
Oh, other abilities, sorry.
yeah. Alright. Now you
Okay.
hit.
Alright. Please mark an injury condition.
Okay.
And that is its turn. It is at the top of the round. Jody. Sorry, Vega. Carden. Carden didn't move, did you?
No.
Okay, Vega, could you please make for me a stamina athletics check?
Yes. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I was responding to an important email. Stamina athletics, you said?
Yep.
Alrighty.
With 3 successes, you're fine. Alright, Jody.
Man, I'm just balling.
I believe I have a target locked.
I believe I'm just pulling up the specific wording for my benefit here. Yeah, you can pursue them at no increased difficulty.
Cool. Which way?
I
I can't see them as a player.
I can't reveal it exactly in regards
Move
to
me
it.
towards.
Are you
My
going
movement
to...
is 10.
Okay. In the aspect of combat, you can only move up to 2 range bands if you do nothing else.
Move
So
me
that would put
towards.
you- I'll put you there. You have been
Okay.
moving towards.
Yeah, get her, get her.
If I can like throw something, I would, but that's all I'm doing. So
Alright.
I'll throw something else in.
Alright. Andre.
So I have an ability that is once per session I may do it, and it doesn't say anything about requiring actions, so is that something I could just do on top of a normal action.
Let me see the ability. Just to make sure. Once procession, we choose to just incorporate into matter. This removed any bruise conditions you have, and otherwise be interacted with manual without supernatural abilities. Okay. So. Okay. So with Earthbound and Starflight, so if you wanted to sit there and shift your form and come back, I would say that that would take the entire aspect of like a simple action. You could attempt to do something else as part of a mixed action there.
What if I want to do a thing and then disappear and then come back in my next turn?
If you wanted to do a thing and then disappear, yeah, I would allow that as a simple action.
Okay, so I will use my grapple force once more upon this titanic statue.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll. Don't pull a weasel.
Let me just keep forgetting how many enhancements I have to this. So it's +2 for that, +1 for that.
You do have complication of 2 because of the locusts. That has not been removed yet.
Okay, cool. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enhancement total, and then 2 complication. Okay. That. 5 is the maximum without scale, right?
Correct.
So it should do. And speciality taps into the same thing.
Correct. Speciality is enhancement, yeah.
Where do I put complication?
Let me pull open a dice pool. Just real quick. Academics. Oh, it doesn't have anything in regards to it.
What does complication do, I guess?
So what complication does is it's kind of like a good way to think about it is extra difficulty. If you don't buy off the complication, you can still succeed at the roll if you meet its target difficulty, but there will be a cost. Type of thing. So you can put it in difficulty. Just for the moment.
I'll put it in 2 in there and see what happens. Okay. Divine success!
Yeah, you did exceptionally well. And you want to inflict an injury condition on the statue?
I would like to... Yes, I'll inflict an injury upon it.
Okay, and it did.
Oh, okay. Well, that saves the other thing I was going to do of... So, with the remaining successes, can I throw its form at this mummy thing?
Please. Please. Please.
Because it didn't do anything for the effect there. You got 6 successes. You can, and you can still buy off the locusts, yes.
Okay, that is what I'll do. So Andre will wrap this skipping rope around its leg, spinning hard, scraping its body across the floor, and fling it violently towards the mummy lord.
Okay. So, a couple of things to note there. I just want you guys to know that this is a massive man using a child's skipping rope to do this stuff with.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that the illustration
This
is
makes perfect
clear.
sense to me.
I mean, if he can
But the as the construct of a 10 is beaten, the sun disk that makes up the space behind it begins to fade. The thing there is no longer affecting. The sunlight is no longer affecting y'all.
And Andre, given how he is very heavily burned and cooked a bit now, we'll still use the star flesh and we'll just kind of start to vaporize into light.
Absolutely. Question. How many
Yes.
bruise conditions do you have?
3!
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Alright.
I heal 3, basically.
Yeah, so that's
And
there.
Keep the injured, I believe.
That guy's gone. So this little mummy figure, as it kind of watches the sunlight die, it's released from its bonds. The Taskmaster kind of has fallen in regards to it. It takes a look around at everyone around it and just raises its bandaged hands.
Yay.
Okay.
Then gets bitten by Alma.
So, sake of that,
Jody's still chasing.
yep. Jody,
Mm-hmm.
because of the way that Phase Cloak is put out there, I would like for you to roll for me a seeking check. This
Okay.
is technically outside of combat, so if you wanted to sit there and use some of the other things for it, you can. But she has enhancement to trying to remain not seen. So that is what she's
Can I
planning
use
on
my
doing.
stealth specialty to help?
You can.
What is a seeking check?
Subterfuge, survival, could be culture, knowing how to go. However, you're planning on trying to find this individual.
Well, she's running, so can I use athletics?
I'm squinting. Yeah, you can do a mental athletics check. Sure.
Yeah.
Seeing
And I
Jody,
guess cunning.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
for some reason I wasn't muted. I was muted here, but not on stream. Seeing as I see Jody like starting to run, can I try and send Alma after them?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, they can follow me.
Yeah. And if needed, Alma can try and track.
Okay.
So here's my
She's
question.
not very good at it though. But
Do you want Alma to help Jody?
yes, I would like Alma
Please
to help.
roll a tracking check for Alma.
Okay. That doesn't fall under find. Or does it fall under find?
I'm squinting again.
I'm
I'll allow it
sorry.
to fall under find.
I appreciate that. That's 4
Uh-huh.
extra dice. And that
Okay.
is no! Non-success with left beef!
Strikes again!
God.
Success, but much grief.
Oh no!
Alright, go ahead, Jody.
Alright. So cunning, athletics,
Mhm.
1 enhancement. Wait, I also get enhancement from some back? I do not? Okay, cool. Can I spend some momentum?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I just spend all of it?
yes.
Yes. Do not lose her.
That's 4 successes.
Okay, so she has to beat 4 successes. She is the defender in this particular case.
Hands up. Give them your energy. Make
No, don't
sure
give her your
they
energy.
can't get away.
No energy for her. Stop it.
I've got my hands up to claim it.
Ah.
Damn it.
No!
With 5 successes, she seems to have... And it's frustrating, because as you go forward...
Wait,
no,
can
yeah,
I get any enhancement from having the lads help?
Oh!
Part of
There
the
are
reason
lads.
why I was sitting there and asking, because they would have had scale in regards to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
What's your athletics?
5.
5. Okay, so that's the same as your leadership?
Leadership is 5, yes.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do then. She would need 1 more success, because I'm putting the scale of the lads on there.
Okay.
So she would need 1 more success. I'm going to spend the last of my tension.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. I don't know why it's on Alma this time. I don't fucking... Okay. I'll figure it out eventually.
Is it the token that you've selected last?
Yeah, but it's... If I'm rolling on the sheet, it's from Jen. If I'm rolling from the token, it's from that. In regards to it, as kind of a lot of the monkeys sit there and pop forward, it's kind of running forward and getting it to the point where they are allowed, or where they kind of funnel you into a position where she is at. As she kind of is panicking, and reveals herself. I'll just go ahead and unmark that. I'm just gonna remove the giant ass tokens for the sake of this. I'm moving. Give me a moment. I'm moving everyone.
I was here.
There.
I was here. The great
here the
chase of
whole
2023.
Alma.
I'm gonna
Jody.
say that with the Starflesh thing, Andre probably would have reincorporated at Jody. I don't know how aware he is of the world.
What is your speed?
My speed is scale 2.
Oh yeah, okay.
His speed is yes.
Okay, that is correct. I forgot that you have that primeval that makes you go. Okay.
I'm just good at tracking people.
So, as you guys kind of make it, as she is cornered by the lads, by Joe, by Alma, and by Andre, you see, even this, the aspect of fear that she has is not directed at you. But she is there at the moment. She is cornered and visible.
Has anyone injured Jennifer in this fight?
I don't believe so.
Jennifer
Okay.
looks uninjured.
Okay, good.
I might have entered her pride by using no lasses on her.
That's what you get.
My plan B was going to be I'd charge her and then use seizing jaws and then just bite down on her shoulder.
Jeez.
It's a grapple ability. Also, I'm venomous.
Huh.
Why are
Yeah,
you
so
so
you're like-
aggressive?
Okay. So did you kill her or not? Because it's
No.
looking like you did.
Please don't say you killed her.
You're not there. There's no way that you guys sat there and made that fast.
Okay.
We're currently sprinting right now, Vega.
Mm-hmm.
I think for Alma, I want to try and help Jody in restraining, like making sure that she doesn't get
Oh,
away.
if anyone's restraining this lady, it's Andre.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Andre
I
would
would
probably
say-
use the skipping rope.
With all the grapple
Alma
boots.
wants to be
I would-
useful.
I would say, for the sake of things at this particular moment, the scale Andre is finished. It is a different scene as you guys have shifted things there. Just,
Yeah, but you
I
still
would
have
also
better
say that
grapple
that
boots than
scale
I
probably,
yeah,
the
you
scale
still have.
probably only specifically applied against the statue as well, I'd think.
It's supposed to be for a round. I think that that's very short-lived for the high price of legend, personally.
Yeah.
But
It is
A scene
imbue
makes
rather than
more sense.
spend.
that is fair.
I don't know. It's one of my boons.
As you kind of sit there and ask about that, heaving herself, she screams. I'm not going to scream because I don't want to get that shrill. I didn't want to. He told me I had to. I didn't have choice. It had given me life, and I could deliver life through it. And she's kind of just panicked at this particular moment.
Damn it, I really wish I was there.
Okay,
Who is
gonna tell us
he?
everything. And we're gonna sort this out, okay? No more mummies.
It's that aspect of laughter from being overly frightened.
I mean, I could activate Visage Great and Terrible if she wants to be more scared.
It's
Probably not the time for it.
Yeah.
it is the aspect in regards to I would say that especially in this particular moment, with your particular history, Jody, and maybe even with the fact that you've dealt with a lot of kids in similar situations, Andre, she does not it's one of the things that she doesn't have a choice. She's tapped, but either way, she's dead.
Okay.
Is kind of what
Then at least help
rest of
us
it.
do some good. Question mark?
She surrenders, at least for the moment.
Okay. And I will ask Andre to help bring her back over to the others.
Yeah.
So we can talk.
Andre will, I guess, carefully pick her up.
Mhm.
It will match Jodie's pace back to the others.
Oh, pet doggo.
I'll go ahead.
Alma is grateful, but
Yeah.
her pride has been wounded that she couldn't help.
I would
anymore.
say that in the running, just for gits and shiggles, you guys made it to like here, and so you come back towards the park.
Oh
In
no!
regards to me. It was a long
See,
run.
I thought we were
thankfully.
literally here.
It's supposed to be an icon, a key.
Which makes
That's what it
sense.
is.
I understand that it's now a legend. But there is technically a park somewhere around here.
That's fair.
But it's not on the map.
True.
Vega, Arden,
Mhm.
and Casimir.
Mhm.
What are you guys up to as they are returning?
Running to meet up with them.
I had imbued legend for guided starburst. I think my eyes have been shining in this with this light, and that is slowly dimming as the stress and the rush of the situation slowly fades.
I would like to check. She doesn't have injuries on her, correct?
She is not back yet. This is while you guys are.
This is why while they're on their way back.
While they're
Does
on their way back,
anybody-
they leave right afterwards.
Does anybody have any conditions?
I believe.
Andre
Or,
does.
I am bruised.
Health conditions. You are bruised? Because I have. Let me check. Oh,
Damage
it uses
conversion?
one legend. Yeah, but I would.
Damage conversion doesn't. Damage conversion shouldn't. Damage. Yeah, zero. It doesn't have a cost.
Oh, okay.
It's just if you are doing it in combat, you can only do one injury at a time.
Oh.
If you are doing it out of combat, you can take your time and do more and heal more.
Well, if Kaz lets Vega, she will heal him boo-boos.
Oh,
Don't give him the flustered condition. We need to talk.
I will allow Vega to
No,
do
if she-
so.
If she's focusing on healing him boo-boos, she's
Mhm.
actually like focusing and not trying to flirt at that moment.
Okay.
You just have the one bruise condition, Casimir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
I also have a bruise, if that helps.
When when you're back?
When you come back, Vega's gonna patch up everybody.
Okay.
This is a new scene, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I get my inheritance back? Question mark.
Do you want to continue bursting the pipes? Because you can choose to continue to do that.
No.
Okay,
Alright.
then yes.
Yeah.
Can I choose to keep no masses active?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Because I want that to stay active until we're done with this lady.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I need to like use actual power of the stars to deal with her in this state.
No.
So I'll drop that. And with Vega tending to my I think burns then.
You were attacked by the sun.
They unleash the power of the sun.
Yeah. And I
Asterion.gif.
Look, I have star power. It's just a little bit further away.
That sounds
I mean,
so magical
you are a
girl
star, so makes sense that you have power.
Mm-hmm. So
But anywho,
anyway,
stuff aside,
Cass
what do you
is
guys think?
just going to softly say to Vega, "Thank you very much. That's very kind."
Of course, I want to. Regardless of anything, I want to make sure you're all okay. And she just gives him a nice smile.
He'll return that smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gives him a little pat on the shoulder.
No.
Before. What?
That's
No,
mixed,
sorry, that's just my
mixed
own thing.
messages.
I just heard the nope, and I'm like, what do you mean no?
No. It's. I was about to quote the mouse, and we don't do that here.
No. So Vega and Casimir are healing up a little bit. Card, what are you doing?
So the mummies and all that stuff has disappeared, right?
There is one mummy that
Okay.
just kind of has its hands up, like, oh, I'm just here, guys.
I said tongue in cheek that Elma was like had bitten through the mummy, but if the mummy is still there, no worries.
Can I just say,
Well,
all
no,
these
like,
mummies,
so
and there was no
Alma
Brendan
went-
Fraser.
Alma
Alma
went
went with,
through,
with
got the
Jody.
last three things. If you wanted to send Alma to Jody, Alma would have had to book it to Jody.
Yeah, that makes sense. No worries.
Also, the mummy had surrendered by that point, so I don't know if
Um,
that
Yeah,
would influence your
I
decision.
know.
so there is one mummy there. Cardin, what would you like to do? There, but otherwise, it is a damaged park.
Cardin's going to walk up to the surrendered mummy. Is he standing? Is he like
He's standing.
sitting? Is he groveling? Okay. All right. So just have a few questions. First one, what the fuck? Second one is a little more serious. Who are you? Does anybody speak dead guy?
I
Oh,
love
God.
that we both did that.
What did they used to call it? Stereo?
I think Casimir will be trying to like translate or use hands and
I was about to say, no, that might be a stretch. Hold on. No, yeah. Probably get Casimir to help, because Casimir is smart. At the very least, we could either translate via phone into Egyptian and have him translate back via like text,
I
or
don't even know if they speak
help-
Egyptian or Coptic or
that's my point, is if we have to, could Casimir translate via hieroglyphs?
I think, look, I may communicate with virtually anyone or anything, regardless of linguistic barriers, the character. Like, I
Oh.
get
Oh, shit!
complication one.
Cool.
I have the Omniglot thing.
You have the omniglot thing. That's even better.
I have Omniglot translation.
Hey, people who can talk to other things that I don't understand. Can I get a hand here?
Sure.
Yeah.
I will try my best.
What?
Unfortunately, this guy cannot converse.
Oh.
That makes
He wasn't
sense.
brought back with a tongue.
In any facet?
Oh, right.
He's he is a dead, barely preserved corpse.
Ugh.
He does not have
that's a
any
bit of a
sit there and do that.
And the creation of a mummy usually involves removing the tongue.
Yeah, it,
Yeah.
like, and pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And you
That's rough.
click Dvari for me, please.
The voivery, yes.
Dvari. I'll get it eventually.
Vega's just like, that's rough, buddy.
So he's useless.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a little harsh.
So I need you to roll a mental empathy check for me.
Okay.
It is just one. It's complication one type of thing.
Stunning
I'm talking about the
empathy.
mummy.
I know.
I
Oh, okay.
don't
So hard.
see a complication thing. I see difficulty.
The
The
character only
difficulty one.
suffers one complication. Yeah. So yeah, you could just put it in there. So two success.
I did not add difficulty.
It's fine because it would be only one in this particular case because this guy is trying to communicate just within
Yeah.
its limited sense. Through an aspect of charades and body language, you get the idea of "I don't know, guy. I just woke up."
Okay. Do you want us, like I'm trying to figure out like what this guy wants us to do.
Not kill me again.
I think we're a little late for that, bud.
I do. It's just generally I do not want violence enacted upon me.
It looks like you've got a new employee for your coffee shop.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, no one else can communicate with them.
and they don't want to be destroyed. So,
So as you guys are kind of sitting there and doing that, Andre, Jody, appear back with Jen. As they're kind of sitting there and figuring out the aspect about it, you do see emergency services and a news vehicle that have kind of arrived.
We
boy.
not be doing this around here.
Time to make tracks.
Yeah.
collateral damage with no consequences. I
Having
love my job.
having a mummy, no matter who the person is in my coffee shop, is going to be a violation of the Federal Public Service. So it's not going to work.
Can you hang out with your friends?
Hmm.
I'm not hearing a no.
Translation: can he join the cult?
Or can the cult
Don't
house
see
him?
why not. Let me hold on. I will send Sasha a text.
Mm-hmm.
Made the acquaintance of a mummy. Yes, Egyptian linen wrappings, dead guy. Could he stay with you? Like you being the friends?
Oh, yeah.
I look over to the guy and say, or try and convey, is like, yeah, we can make sure you're safe and taken care of.
It's just kind of like through the motions of like gesturing down beneath him or like gesturing with you guys towards the group. Is just kind of like, am I staying here? Am I going with you?
Come with us. Come on. And I'm just gonna lead us. I'm gonna lead us back towards the nook. I think.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Just to
currently
be
have any other
somewhere that
base?
isn't with the news fans.
Just as long as he doesn't get behind the counters, I'm good with it.
yeah.
And there will be a thorough cleaning.
Two important questions in regards to things. Are you guys trying to keep a low profile?
Yes.
Maybe in getting away from this particular location, yes.
Go ahead and make for me social subterfuge checks. Yes, stealth applies.
Everybody?
Yes. I said the people were. That's why I asked if people are trying to keep a low profile.
2 successes.
I'd
I
like
think
to invoke my perfect camouflage knack.
Do.
I made
Could you
3.
click that for me?
Do.
Okay, so that would be preparing things for. Sorry. So that's for the purposes of pursuing.
Oh, never mind then.
But I believe you also have stealth, right?
Yeah, I do also have stealth, so it works out either way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think Andre this time actually would be attempting to avoid being noticed, more to also avoid Jen getting spotted amongst all of this goings on, especially since she seems to be scared of a him.
Okay. All right, 3 successes. So is that everybody then?
No, I've got
Andre, social subterfuge.
Given Andre is attempting to protect Jen from being spotted, would I be able to apply this one?
If your purpose, so like if you defend yourself to or devote yourself to it, because you could always change your purpose between sessions. So yeah,
Well,
you can
that's the one that was
change
currently active.
Yeah, you can change that. Yeah,
So
God, Guardian's so good.
Guardian's great.
push subterfuge 1 enhancement. 2 successes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna put that there. You guys are able to make it through? Oh, I said I'm just gonna put that there. But as far as you guys can tell, you guys have made it over towards the Midnight Nook. Please
Okay.
extricate yourselves from the situation.
I will try and ask dead guy if he wants something to consume or not.
Shakes his head.
Okay.
Do we have figs?
Do you want to read something as I go the bookstore? I can try and find something.
You get an aspect of a fish out of water in regards to cultured duck.
I
Oh,
have
he's not-
picture books.
Right. And I'm not saying that, it's just that, wait, whoops.
Keep in
Yeah.
mind, I guess, in the society he was from, it would be like papyrus scrolls and they'd be extremely expensive, I guess.
Yeah, I was
I
about to
think-
say,
I
like,
think I'll try and find a photo book of places around the world.
just sitting there like everybody
And
gets
then-
paper now.
And then open it up to a very detailed, very high quality photo of the pyramids of Giza.
Alright. But yeah, so he's currently being entertained, I'll say.
So before we get things started, where'd you get him? Well, them, but now just him. Asks Jen, points at Mummy.
I assume it has something to do with the fact that she smells like Egypt gods.
There is that, yeah, but are we all caught up to speed? Do we all have the same amount of information at this point?
I would have told you guys what she said when we were bringing her over.
Right. So like, are you okay? So like, are you the person that's working for the Egypt gods, or is it somebody who's giving you the abilities to do these things?
In varying forms in regards to it, it's a lot of mumbling. It's not an aspect in regards to like you trying to sit there and get information from her or anything like that. It is an aspect of defeatism, and hysteria isn't helping, so it's borderline moping in regards to it.
I'll try and get her to I will try and find out what kind of coffee she likes.
Even if you sit there and bring something simple, it sits on the table untouched.
Okay.
Vega, I'm going to say in the meantime, Vega has been working on patching up those that got boo-boos since I can, once we got back to the bookshop. But she's gonna... Is she sitting down at a table then?
Did you guys put her at a table?
Sure.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. What?
I was just gonna ask, like, do we want? Well, if she's a Scion, I doubt. Like,
I was gonna try to talk to her.
I was gonna say we cuff her or something.
I don't think that.
I don't think that's
I
necessary.
think we should contact the police people that we were talking to and say that
I'd say we should
done
wait
something.
first.
But that's me as a character talking, that's me as a player talking, not me as a character.
I would like to talk to her first and get information, please.
I think that makes sense.
Alright, so Vega's gonna sit down at the table with her and not take her hand if she has one resting on the table, but just hold out her hand. Sorry, my chest had an icky moment. And just, I know it seems this is all really overwhelming right now. You have all these people you don't know coming to you, asking these questions about something I'm sure was really hard to do for you. Am I right? Storyteller?
So, to put this plainly, if we are trying to sit there and eke and slowly get information out of her, it will not work.
I was
She
just
has
trying to
shut
have
down.
her. I was trying to just have her help, like, comfort, if anything.
There is the point where if she fights back, she dies now. If she gives information, she dies later.
Ah.
So
Which is
if
what
Which is
why
what
Jody
Jody
why
explained.
Jody said, "Can you just at least help us do something good then?"
And so it's kind of like there does not seem to be a form of comfort there. The closest thing that you get in regards to it is the general idea is, as you are offering comfort, the line comes out is, there's nothing that you can do to keep me safe. It doesn't make a difference. You can't stop him.
Stop who?
A 10.
Why did he want her dead?
Those of you that are red may make an academics or culture check.
Oh, can I make a?
I technically have a dot in academics. I can
I
roll
have a
those.
specialty in religion.
Yes, that would apply.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. I
Andres,
assume this will
read
have to be
books?
intellect.
Specialty, is that
Sorry, mental.
a modifier or an enhancement?
My specialty is an enhancement.
1 success.
6 successes.
3
Damn.
successes.
Okay.
I read a book once.
Yeah. You read a book once? That's about the extent of it. Is okay, probably some god because of all this godly stuff going around.
Yeah.
Andre, you can kind of confirm a lot of the information. A 10, at least at one point, was considered a mantle of Ra.
Mm-hmm.
With 6 successes, Casimir, as he is presented here, a 10 is a jealous god who wishes to be the one true son.
Mm.
Historically speaking, it was because the person who made that mantle wanted only a 10 to be worshipped.
Specifically Akhenaten.
Thank you, yes. I could not remember his name.
I was googling it. As we get there, I'm bringing coffee for the others.
Mhm.
I'm hearing her say that I'd known that Aten must have ordered you to do this. But if you can help us get our details correct, you can unburden your heart. And maybe you will go to a place that Aten cannot find you. You may safely enter the Duat.
When it's a place where it's kind of said where a 10 may not find you, kind of scoffs at that in regards to as a being of the sun. And the sun is generally everywhere. But kind of get the idea is that there isn't much in regards to comfort that you guys can offer at this particular moment.
I'm trying to get her to divulge stuff by basically saying, like, look, if you lighten your heart, Anubis might be able to protect you.
So tell us what happened.
I was gonna try to talk to her to use my persuading individual thing.
Jody's just being blunt.
What happened is I was told to kill somebody, and I did. That's it.
Were you told to kill her before you met her or after?
Vega, if you'd like to make the roll, you can.
All right. What should I roll then exactly, including
Persuasion.
that? So it's because the trait is persuading individuals, so I should do like persuasion and then like something social I like,
Yeah, social.
or mental.
Social's fine.
Okay.
And that'd be enhancement in regards to it.
So specialty persuading individual. Do I get an enhancement then, or do I just?
Yeah, it'd be one enhancement, or you could just choose the specialty in the drop box, your choice.
I just did the specialty. Bloop. 5 successes. Jeez, those 2 ones.
Yeah, ones don't matter much unless you're a demigod. It's definitely with a lot of reluctance. But she kind of goes through it systemically. She was given life by a 10 and was sent to systemically eliminate individuals in some form or another tied to sun gods.
So she's a created. From what she's saying.
It's tough. It could be either that a 10 spared her life in something, or she was a created. She herself doesn't exactly know.
Okay.
I think I would like to figure out, like how do you deal with Scions? Like
What do you mean?
In the case of this, like a murderer, do we hand her to the police?
The individual that would contact Elena, I believe her name was. She is part of the supernatural crimes division. So if anyone would know, if you wanted to sit there and have it be a justice-related thing, if anyone would know, it would be her.
I think I'll send a text to the group. Do you all believe we should contact Elena?
That's a tricky thing, because I mean, like, what she did was wrong, but at the same time, it's at the fear of her own life.
I mean, either way, we found the person. It's just a matter of dealing with the bigger problem.
We can't arrest a god, so yet. So
I love the phrasing of that.
One day.
Jody's like, well, we should probably at least like get them involved so that they can tell us what we're supposed to do in the situation, because it's messy.
I mean, I'm getting paid by the hour, so yeah, I'm cool with whatever.
Jody is not old enough to deal with this shit.
Do we want to just invite Alina by herself here?
I would be okay with that.
That way,
because her partner was romantically involved with the victim, so
yeah.
And I think that just having Alina and letting her get the full scope of the situation would help possibly figure out how to best go about it.
I think I'll send a text to Elena. We believe we have found the perpetrator. She has confessed to us. And the address where we are currently. Because more customers.
Yes, more customers for your cafe.
Yeah.
After a while, probably about 15-20 minutes or so, Elena steps through the entrance to the Midnight Nut, and takes a look around, acknowledges...
Sees me for the first time.
Acknowledges the monkey tail, acknowledges the mummy, and walks over. So,
Oh, it's not me you're here for. It's I pointed the.
I figured, given the tie to that, yeah.
Also, the
Are
pronouns
you
in the message.
guys? Are you guys next to? Are you guys next to Jennifer at the moment?
Andre
Or are
is.
you okay? Are you kind of separated, having a conversation?
I think we'll be talking to Elena in the area with all the books, and Andre's in with the cafe area with her.
Okay.
And the mummy.
Sure. Give me just a moment. I'll just pop that. There we go. Alright. But yeah, so Jesus, so alright. What's going on? How are we addressing this?
Good question.
So looks like she was basically being ordered to kill scions of sun gods under the pain of death if she failed.
No,
Whom?
Or his.
Atem himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We may have encountered
well,
a
shit.
construct of in
In
Yeah,
the
the big guy
park,
suplexed
in
it.
the
It was
park.
sick.
Yes.
in the park where trees, plants were burned and pipes were burst, and I'm not blaming you guys. I know you guys needed to do what you
The
did.
pipes were burst to stop the fire, I think.
No, that's fair.
I was about to say the pipes were burst when we got there, but fair.
They most certainly were not.
Look,
What
it
I
was
will
not
say-
the best of. It was not the best of lies.
The important thing is this is a situation of kill or be killed, and I really don't think that she wanted to do this. It was her hand was literally forced. She was threatened with death herself.
I get that, and okay, to kind of put it in a hierarchy of power scaling, just God, I hate that. I feel like a fucking weeb saying that shit. He's really, really up there in regards to a lot of the things that he's trying to sit there and take a look at.
Are you saying we're not at the right level to deal with this?
Deal with him directly? No. But if someone's not sitting there and creating things and fueling
We need to
constructs
grind.
of his.
Speaking of grinding, would you like coffee?
Yeah, I'll take some coffee.
All right. Friends discount.
Oh, thanks. You shouldn't bribe a cop. She said jokes.
No. You still get to pay.
Yeah.
You just get to pay less.
It's the ACAB discount. It's
Oh
double.
no! I
think.
still demand your money.
But while she is in the room, by the way, Jody is more tense than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will come back with the coffee, and I'll put a little pastry in front of Jody.
It disappears a moment later.
The lads.
That's what I was
I am
wondering.
now
Was
Your
it just
offering has been accepted.
I am now wondering if Jody took it or one of
Norman.
their friends.
You've bought
After
enough.
that, by the way, right after
Good
that,
question.
you just hear Donovan. They get a pastry and I don't get a treat. That blows.
You always get the treat. One moment.
Hell yeah.
I was about to say that offering bought you exactly enough peace until the cookie is gone.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Donovan
here's
gets treats.
my-
Alma gets a lot of treats.
So here's my question in regards to some of this stuff going on. I will default to your judgment because, well, I have a lot of information on my side in regards to what kind of the idea of what's going on. I'm not the one that, I'm not the only one that'll be dealing with the consequences of possibly an angry sun god.
Okay, I don't know if you know this, but this is like our first date.
Yes, it is.
I'll go.
It is very unnerving to us when you ask us to get to.
I understand
bottom
that.
of this.
If I would, okay,
We find very deep bottom and now also deep shit.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
yeah.
They don't speak for me. I will die on any hill. As far as I'm concerned, this guy has already made one attempt on my life.
Look, there will not be
I
dying on
will
hills.
fight him in the street with a wet salmon.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
That's
not saying
great.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not saying I'm not gonna fight him. I'm saying I don't know what we're supposed to do with her.
I'm just wondering why Sam.
I'm not saying what you guys are supposed to do. I can take her into custody, and we can start the prosecuting thing there. The other option is because of the scope of this, if you have somewhere else, or you genuinely believe that the coercion is enough, that you believe her to be innocent, or put under duress, if you have another place, we can put her there.
I cannot say anything about innocence. That said, duress, I would say, is very much in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to hiding her as well, or putting her somewhere else, I mean, the way she's talking, she already considers her life forfeit, so would she even go anywhere we put her?
She takes a look over, as honestly, I think that she is not going to fight back at this particular moment in time.
Is there any way you can put her in
Yeah.
protective custody?
With all due respect, you're asking me if I can put her in protective custody from a being that
sun god.
represents the sun.
Okay, that's fair. That was a stupid question. I get you.
Hence her
her
cooperation via nihilism, because she believes she cannot escape the sun.
The general idea in regards to it that could possibly be something there would be to keep her somewhere underground. And I don't know. If I make that decision, I'll keep you guys in the dark about that.
Dark, you said it.
Yeah. I'm funny, aren't I?
I believe you are a font of humor.
Thank you.
I think
This is-
actually that wouldn't be a bad idea if you want to go with that.
I may be able to get in contact with some dwarves.
Oh my god.
Me out of character. How the fuck do you know dwarves?
Hardin knows anyone who works in the underground.
Oh, okay.
The underground in that particular instance being criminals.
Yeah, none of you heard the drum snare. I did.
Oh, okay. Now I get. I didn't realize you meant criminal underground.
Listen,
meant-
I'm sure
thought you
we
meant-
can.
I thought you meant under the earth at that point.
Listen, I'm pretty sure I can I can like exude enough resources or enough influence to get her put in like a fucking dwarven encampment or something at the very least. Like we can
Sure.
find the mole people.
You're right.
The more
And here's my
Yeah,
question:
This is
Do
pretty
you
easy.
do you want to do that and put your points of horde there for the rest of the arc? Because that's how that works.
Yeah, I was about to say, I literally have a thing where I can trade stuff that I own to make sure she can
Yeah.
get put underground.
Yeah, but then you have to continue paying them to keep her safe. It would be for
Right.
the arc.
Hmm.
That would be until people reach the next level.
Okay, so it'd be until we, I'll say bested, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that wants to kill a 10.
Okay.
I don't think we
Good
would
luck.
succeed in that.
I'm a
I don't
dragon,
want
it's in my
to
nature.
commit to killing a god just yet.
I'm
try.
speaking out of character.
I
Okay.
would try. I would fail, but I would try.
I listen, I have a chance. Like,
You have as much chance as anyone else. You are not as powerful as you think you are.
I'm aware, but I'm saying, like, until it happens, that's how long I would have to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to keep her safe, yeah. And away from this one.
Okay. With that, Casimir is going to go for like a pro/con list. Pro of like protecting her, we think she has been put under duress. That is not a good thing. Like if we could protect her from a 10, that might be a good idea. Con, she was given this choice, albeit under the threat of death, and she did go along with it, putting someone else's life ahead of hers, or putting her life ahead of another life. Casimir just thinks about this and says, I do not think we can protect her from the consequences of what has transpired.
That's fair.
We can try to do as much as we can, but as Elena says, this is a bigger fish.
There is also the aspect of, you know, there are people who are close to the victim that would probably enjoy the closure of seeing justice done.
Yeah.
Yes, I am not saying that justice should not be done. There are, but having her be killed by a god, I do not necessarily consider to be justice.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do then. I'll take her into custody. And we'll keep in touch if anything comes up in regards to it or something happens. Does that seem fair to everybody?
I would
I
think so.
Okay. How tense is Jody?
Pretty.
Is it pretty noticeable? In
Yeah.
regards? Okay.
That's like Jody
So,
didn't say anything when Elena asked that question.
so what I'm gonna do is I'll take her down there, and I'll get in contact with you guys if you guys could come down at some point and give statements. Those of you that I am aware of who's here at this particular moment, as she makes eye contact with Carden, Casimir, and Vega. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She gets up and she heads over, nods at Andres, and goes, Jennifer Walker, you are under arrest, and starts going through the aspects of that, pulling out some handcuffs. Jennifer does not fight. And they exit the scene with the heavy aspect there. And with the unfortunate timing of a raid on
Oh no!
Mother's channel,
Sorry!
we're unfortunately going to have to end the session.
Thank you, Meowster, for
For
saying
today.
ACAP. Yes, that's fair.
Hey guys, welcome to the raid. Stream's over.
Oh my
Isn't the
goodness!
way.
I can't believe the cops caused us to have to end the stream when
Yes.
a raid happened.
Yes, the cops raided us. Wait, no, I'm not saying that you're cops. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're not cops. You're cops are bastards. That's what you said. That's correct. Yes, we
I've
did
been-
mischief.
I've been the storyteller Alvarez for the evening with me playing the ever pursuing Jody. I've had Keistra.
I did the thing. I took someone's authority off them.
Yeah, you did it so well.
Chaos
Playing-
reigns.
Playing the protective aura generator Vega. I have had Michinya.
I made a bubble.
You did.
Yeah.
Playing the Starlight Firestarter. I've had Casimir.
I, in the words of the weekend, I'm a motherfucking starboy.
Playing the guy that is overly estimating his own abilities, Carden. I have had Red Ghost.
I will find out what people taste like. Mark my words.
That is usually pork. And playing the champ of Brussels, of the Tussle in Brussels. I have Andre. I have had Robo Pirate.
I also got to do the thing I want to do of hitting someone with someone else.
You did.
Yeah,
Well-
you almost him suplexing a giant statue. It was great.
You
You hit a
flattened a
motherfucker
mummy
with another
with-
motherfucker.
Yes.
So,
you flattened a
slightly
statue-
awkward to
a
say,
mummy with
as
a
we are
statue.
technically ending, but
Mhm.
Andre would have offered more to Jen than to the police officer if they wanted an escort to the station.
Jen does not necessarily take it in regards to it, knowing that it is more of an escort to Jen. Elena will offer that if it'll make you feel more comfortable to make sure she gets there safely, you are more than welcome to come.
I also would
Okay, we'll
just
go
like it. I also would just like it noted the only damage that statue did to Andre was technically self-inflicted. You
No.
bullied that thing.
No.
He hit me once.
I
Hit you a
did a
couple
little
times.
bit of star damage.
But yeah. And we'll go ahead and end the session there. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Alright.
And that was our session. Jenner Meowster, thank you so much for the raid, and everyone, thank you so much for joining in. It was a bit of a interesting timing. Yeah, Alphonse ended that really quickly. Okay, bye. Indeed. Oh wait, hold on. Why is my caption not working here? Oh right. There we go. So, yeah, I had to change captions because of web captioner sunsetting. Hey, Kamesy. But as I was saying, thank you all so much for being here, for hanging out, and for raiding in as well. For those who came in with the raid. I do think I will send the raid on along. So, Kamesy, if that's what you're angling for here, let me know. Oh, thank you, Kamesy. I appreciate that you think I'm a heckin' cutie. I also think you're a heckin' cutie. Oh, thank you. Normally I would ask if a raider wants to see a raid video. Actually, that we could do a raid video, and that would give me some time to find a raid target. So, with that said, I'm just going to throw you into a long raid video. So so you can see a little bit of shenanigans, and I'm going to figure out what streamer to throw you to. See you in a bit. Dear stream viewer, I don't know you, but you're probably really cool. I think I'm really cool too. We should hang out. Now it's time for Silly Sounds with Nether. The time where Nether streams and makes some silly sounds.
Maya he, Maya ha, Maya ho, Maya ha ha.
Oh darn it, it's like an evil DVD logo. I don't even have to make jokes, the game does it for me. And they're about my level. By that, I mean terrible. Balls!
Wait, are you saying I have to use this?
Yes. Chew gum and kick ass.
What the
This is, how you say, a romantic gesture. But it's still up and, you know, clucking.
Lucky.
It is the most,
chicken.
it's the most devilish clucking you've ever heard. Buck buck from hell.
Clearly.
I have long awaited a hero such as you, the one who must save this land. That's not me. I just want to golf. I don't know. I don't know how to be funny in Dutch. There's the kidnapping of the princess. There's the kidnapping of my dad. There's the killing of the Sheikah. There is, well, being part of the conspiracy to kill the king. There's an undying dedication to the Pope, surprise and fear. What else?
What's a pub?
Are you here?
No.
Welcome back. Meowster, asking, wait, is that Zelda D&D? Yes, it is. Next week, indeed, wait, did that not, don't I have that? Is that not active? Oh no, I should make that. But Hyrule Chronicles is the fortnightly D&D game that I am a part of, run by Articulate T, alongside some people you've heard. I might have had that in Nightbot, yeah. Alongside Alvarans, who you've heard today, Keistrith, who you've heard today, RoboPirate, who you've heard today, and then also me, and Michinho and Red Ghost are part of the Scion game that was today. But Hyrule Chronicles is about currently about the Storm's Eye, a task force that our party is a part of, and we mostly deal with matters of national security at this moment. We are dealing with a civil war, but most currently we are dealing with some Gerudo issues, because we need to go and find a tower within the desert, and in order to get their help into crossing the desert, we are helping them clear out a water facility that currently is haunted by things and pose. It's very cool. I am very glad for this group because we've been going on. Oh, I should put on the music again. We have been going for almost 6 years. We are at 5 years and 8 months, something like that now. we are level 16. We are going to go for 20 levels, and that is probably going to end early next year. So we're already... it is indeed some nifty art for that Sheikah boy. Which Averdal is saying because Averdal made that art. Let's see if I can bring in the art. Let's see, we have Renji. Yes, we do. There we go, there he is. He's the boy! The boy made by Averdal. It's so cool. Renji is a Hexblade Warlock, but then also a Swashbuckler Rogue, and now a College of Swords Bard as well. So it's a very interesting, weird mix of classes that make him... okay, so it's not just the classes, it's also the fact that he's rich that made him very OP. Because he got a Mithril Halfblade very early on, because he was just like, I can buy Mithril, and I have a smith, an armor smith, that can just make this for me at cost. Or not even at cost, like, I provide the materials, they make it for me. So there's that. And so, yes, Renji is a very magical boy. And I've been discussing what to do for my Hyrule Chronicles Campaign 2 character, and that is going to be very interesting as well. So, with all of that said, I think I'm going to be ending stream. I was considering maybe continuing the stream because of the raid, but it is past 11 here already, and I still need to get myself showered before bed. So with that said, we are going to be raiding a person we've raided before. Echotronic is celebrating his streamiversary. Echo uses he, him pronouns. Described as he's a queer gamer with the goal of bringing some joy to your day. So, putting that in. With that said, I hope that you'll all have had a very lovely stream. I certainly have. I would love to see you all later. If you haven't followed me, please do so. That would be very kind. That's also the best way to make sure you get notifications and see if I'm online or not. You can also go into our Discord, which I run with 3 very lovely other streamers. And next stream is Monday, Hyrule Chronicles. So with that said, I hope you will have a lovely rest of your week. Have a lovely weekend. Hopefully see you Monday. I have been Nether, I am Nether, and I will be Nether for at least some time. I hope you have your viewership sometime soon. Take care. Bye-bye.